For just $14.99 a month, enjoy year-round coverage for all your plumbing, heating, and AC needs. No unexpected timeouts, just total peace of mind. As a NextGen member, you get complimentary multi-point tune-ups, annual water heater flushes, plumbing safety inspections, and VIP 2-hour priority service. Don't miss out. Call 833-3-NEXGEN today or visit nextgenaaronplumbing.com.
NEXGEN, call 833-3NEXTGEN.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
Here we go, Travis Rogers, DeMarco Farr.
The far side. You ready for the far side?
I'm in the far side.
You're in the far
Let's
side.
Go.
Welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. So let's get to the fun, shall we? The Travis and DeMarco Show right now.
Yeah! I got you. Are you with me? Are you with me?
I'm there.
Okay.
You messed me up.
I know I
I'm
did.
still
Well,
here.
no, I didn't do it. Laura did it.
No, you did it.
Laura did it.
You did it.
Laura started it, and then I finished it.
She was talking about Kevin
Yes.
Durant, and
Yes.
then that dovetailed to you.
That dovetailed into me asking
Yes.
you who you got your first sack in college against, and I don't think I've seen you look up from your computer since.
That was CTE
I
staring
don't think
at you.
that's CTE because I don't remember anything from my
But
freshman
I
year of
should.
college.
I have never thought of that. My first college sack.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Steve Stenstrom.
It had to be either Stanford or Arizona State. It wasn't SC. That was
Jake
the year.
Plummer.
That was the year we blew out Washington. We blew out SC 31-0.
Who was the quarterback at SC?
Marinovich.
Oh.
That was
wow.
Marinovich made the biggest quote. All I saw was purple.
Oh,
That
that's
became
a
our
great
battle
quote.
cry. Yes.
Yeah, that's
We
great.
wrote that on the board. Yes.
Toddy M. Toddy M had an interesting journey.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah,
Todd smokes dope. Todd smokes dope.
And other things. But
That's-
I hope he's doing good.
Anyway,
I hope he's doing
how
good.
are you, man?
I'm doing better.
You're doing better?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I left here yesterday. Had to do my
Thank
stuff.
you for asking, by the way. I think that's the
Yeah.
first time anybody's ever asked
I
me
gotta
that
check
on
on
this
you.
show.
Oh, stop. Stop.
I
No,
asked
not
you that
even.
when you came in.
I'm giving
Mentiroso.
you guys a hard time
Oh.
because it's usually Emily who never asks. But anyway,
So
yes.
I left the show, did what I had to do, went home, had to go to the grocery store, right? Got stopped in the grocery store by 3 people that said they were listening to the show.
Oh.
And they were emotional over Fernando dying. And
Yeah.
then they also said they were emotional because of you, because they were watching. And they said you were close to tears a few times during that show.
Yeah, it was hard. I mean, he meant a lot to me. It's for somebody that I met once for 30 seconds. It felt like I know the guy. I said this to you, I don't know, a month or two ago. The things that matter to you the most when you're like 9, 10, 11, 12 are the things that will matter to you the most for a very long time.
Forever.
Because you
Yeah.
get important things in your life that come. You get family and children and, parents and all these other things that you have to,
Taxes, mortgage bills.
Yeah, like
right.
real stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Adulting.
the stuff that's real when you're 10
did you
is
say?
Adulting.
Oh, adulting.
yes,
Okay.
adulting.
Yeah.
I thought she said it too.
Whoa.
Oh,
Okay.
whoa.
I thought you said adult other things.
No.
Yeah, adulting.
Okay, sorry, but go ahead.
Adulting.
Yes,
So
adulting.
when you're like 10 and your only concern in the world is Fernando Valenzuela is going to pitch tonight, and why didn't he throw another shutout?
Yeah.
That's the most important thing in your life at 10, 11 years old. Then yeah, when you have the news that we got yesterday, and I said it yesterday that he had the legacy in this city that he did makes me feel good. I would imagine it makes the people who loved him feel good. That it wasn't just oh, he was a great player. Like if the first thing they say to you when you pass is, yeah, he had a great screwball, curveball, fastball, cutter, whatever. It's not a great sign. What you want is, man, what an impact. What a great guy. What a great this, that, or
Was
the
it
other.
Beto that said he made me believe it's possible? Anything is
Yeah,
possible.
you got to
Yeah,
see
that's-
it to be it.
Or did
right?
you say that, Jorge?
No, it was better. Yeah.
Beto said that.
Yeah.
But you feel the same way.
Of course.
Laura, how old are you? That's rude, isn't it?
No, that's fine. I'm
Okay.
36. So
Dang,
Fernando
you're old.
means what to you?
to me, oh my God, so much.
Meant so much to you? Yeah.
I don't want to get emotional because I have.
Oh, see, stop. We're not doing that today.
No. But for me, it meant si se puede, which we can do anything, which is basically what the guy said.
See, I
but
keep hearing
also, it was also he unified a city. He made a city whole when they didn't feel like that because of what the Dodgers represented for our community. Not
Yes.
saying for anybody else.
Because
but
of
he
what
did.
happened at
Yeah.
Chavez Ravine.
he
And
did.
people
Dope.
were removed from their homes. And they built a baseball stadium where a lot of people lived. And understandably, there were some very hard feelings for a very long time, and I get it. I mean, if you got, you wouldn't feel great if somebody.
I identify with that.
Yeah, for sure. So Fernando kind of bridged that gap and brought that community back to the Dodgers, or maybe not even brought it back, but established it for the very first time. And now you go to a Dodger game.
And
look around. I mean, it's
Fernando connection is still there
for sure.
Right.
And the thing is, like, and I've said this many times in many different avenues, that the reason why my dad felt comfortable to go to the Dodger games was because of him, and that's the reason why I became a Dodger fan.
Sure.
And I'm sure many people have that story too.
And the generations keep coming. For instance, I have an 18-year-old brother who, when he was in elementary school, his basketball coach gave him a Fernando Valenzuela jersey. And to this day, he still has it.
Sure.
And then he's got an Instagram. He's got his own stuff. And Brenda's like, hey, your brother posted about Fernando. And I I was like, yo, this is cool because
that's great.
When he was like 7 or 8, whatever, we're watching, TV, Fernando Mania, the whole thing. And then my mom's like, I told him, I was like, my mom knows Fernando. I can't believe you. I'm teasing him.
Wow.
Like, oh, you don't know Fernando? Bro, like, you're missing out. Like, my mom knows Fernando. My mom walks in. And I'm like, hey, Mom, who's this guy? She's like, oh, that's Fernando Valenzuela. His face was like, Mom, you know this guy? And he was just in awe. And
See, I love those.
Yeah, from that point, like, I'm telling you, even him knows about Fernando
Is there?
now. And
Let me ask you a question. And I really don't mean to paint with like a super broad brush, which is exactly what I'm about to do. But just bear with me here. Is there anybody under the age of 75 in the Latin community in Los Angeles that doesn't know who he is?
I hope not.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I would
There
think
can't
like
be.
he is
No.
one of those guys like who's that's your great grandmother who's never watched a baseball game. Oh, that's Fernando Valenzuela.
Yeah.
And that's like my nephew's 24, right? He's that typical 24 guy, that like year-old guy that wears every cap, everything, whatever. He doesn't have an allegiance to anything really, but he is a Dodger fan. And he posted something nice too, and I'm like, oh, I'm so proud right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's awesome.
It was a hard day yesterday, but also
can't wait for
anytime
the movie.
You get to celebrate somebody like that. That's always. You know what we didn't talk about yesterday?
What?
Just real quick, and we'll move on to some other stuff. He was a great baseball player. We know like he was a great pitcher, right? That goes with. But the Dodgers would frequently use him as a pinch hitter. The Dodgers would use him, before we had the ghost runners and all that kind of stuff going on. It wasn't uncommon to get baseball games that went 12, 13, 14 innings. It would happen occasionally. And, most teams would play 1 or 2 of those, maybe even 3 or 4 of those games a year. And almost invariably, unless Fernando had been the starting pitcher in that game, Fernando Valenzuela got an at-bat in that game. Fernando Valenzuela would show up and play first base.
Not just a pitcher.
They'd put him in the outfield because, you start running out of guys, and he was always the Fernando could hit. He hit 10 home runs in his
that's
career.
crazy.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
he hit 10 home runs.
See, juxtapose that with Ohtani. And why we're saying, wow, this guy's a once-in-a-lifetime. Wait a minute. Well, he did it too.
Yeah, Fernando was the first choice once you ran out of the position players. Like, he
That's
wasn't
the
the
other
choice
side.
ahead of position players. But, hey, I've used my whole bench.
Yes.
Who's next? Well, Fernando's
He
next.
can do it, yeah.
And he'd come up to bat, and it was like, he's not an automatic out. Like, most pitchers were an just gun it down the middle. They got no chance.
Yeah.
Fernando
can
and
hit.
he could run. He's a little heavy, but he could run. It was.
But you're good, though.
He
You're
was
good today.
terrific.
You're good today.
I'm good today.
Okay,
I
awesome.
am good today. We got a long day today, my friend.
Why?
Yeah.
What do you mean, why? What do you mean why? What's the long day?
You do know there's a Rams game tonight, right?
Oh yeah, that's secondary.
you
Yes,
guys.
I don't even. It's not long. This is like I can't wait to get to Thursday night ball. But yeah. I guess it will be a late night. I'm more worried about Friday morning.
Yeah,
not tonight.
I don't know if it. But you know that I usually get here about between 6:30 and 6:45.
Yeah.
So if
Game
I'm
time
not,
is on time.
Game time might be on time.
It's
tomorrow.
on time. I like it.
That may be one of those. Yeah. And Emily, by the way, look, you're working the show. And the Rams game.
Yes.
I'm working the show and the Rams game. Jorge, what are you doing today?
I'm working the show and the Rams.
Yeah. Hey, Laura.
Hi, guys.
One of these things is not like the
Yeah.
other. I like
But Miss Ebel has decided that a half day was what she was going to do.
They
today.
not like us.
Yeah, it's good to have you, Laura. As
Thank
always.
you.
As always.
I'll enjoy working with y'all. So.
Absolutely. Let's
So,
go.
yeah, Thursday Night Football. And look, here's what I will tell everybody. You're going to want to make sure that you watch the game clearly, or if you can't watch it, make sure you listen to it here on 710 ESPN. But make sure you're in front of your TV on Amazon when the pregame show starts, because you and I think, are going to make an appearance.
Did we
on it.
make it?
That's what
Did
I'm
we
hearing.
make the cut?
If they were going through the trouble to edit what we did, then yeah, I think that we're going to make it.
That's funny. Okay, I like it. Anytime we can be on TV, so be it.
But by the way, I count
the
that
game is
as
momentous. Yeah,
I count that as an appearance on Amazon NFL coverage. Like this will be my third appearance. Like
you can put that on your
this-
IMDb.
Absolutely. IMDb, basically what I'm saying is the Amazon Thursday Night Football, play-by-play Al Michaels, color analyst Kirk Herbstreit, featuring Travis Rogers and DeMarco
Look at
Farr.
you. Wow,
Yeah.
I like it.
That's how I'm looking at it.
Come
It is a
on.
big game.
It is huge. It's a crossroads, you said?
Must win.
So
Must win the Alamo. This is it, my man.
What I originally thought of, okay, this is a fork in the road. It's not a
Yeah.
fork in the road. It's a T in the road.
Yeah.
Because forks kind of still run sort of kind of a little bit parallel to one another as they start to diverge.
Yeah.
This is you're going right or you're going left. There is no
This is straight or U-turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the right is hey, we beat the Vikings. That's a really good win. We got a nice long week to prep, to get ready for Seattle, which is the team that's leading our division, a chance to go up there, get back to 500, and all the stuff that you want to accomplish on the table. Lose tonight, and the exact opposite. All these rumors about trades, that's the end of the road.
And that's the business of the NFL. You want it to last forever, but it doesn't. It's the NFL. Every now and then, it happens earlier than you'd like with games like this. If you lose and it goes badly, then everything goes backwards. They start making decisions that are above the coach's head. We have to trade this guy. We got to do this. We got to get ready for 2025. No one wants to hear that in the building if you're a player or a coach.
Yes.
But the truth of the matter is, they would tell you, hey, look, this is what could happen if you don't win.
Sure.
So make sure you take that to the field tonight.
That's the job of the coach, is to relay that message and impart that message that this is what's on the line. The job of the guys that are not the players and the coaches are to consider every possibility.
Oh, no doubt.
And to make sure that not only today is good, but tomorrow and the day after that, we're set up for success as well. And that's an incredibly difficult job, and you don't want to tell everybody that, hey, we're not trying to win tonight. But if they don't win tonight, the conversation and look,
everything changes.
Everything changes. And I'm a big smoke fire guy, right?
Yeah.
The amount of conversation about the players who might move. I'm not saying that everybody's name who comes up is going to move. There's a lot of smoke around Cooper Kupp's name right now.
No doubt. He'd be the first guy to move, especially if he's healthy. And I bet he bounces back like gangbusters tonight.
I hope so.
He is the type of guy that he's been doubted his entire life, and all he's done is make you eat your words. Again, you want to trade me? Let me show you what you're about to give up and play against in the future. So you might want to reconsider. If you want to make trades, look elsewhere. It won't be me. I bet you he has a better game tonight than Jefferson does.
Oh.
I bet you he has a better game tonight than Jefferson.
Wow. Okay.
I bet
that's
you the
exciting.
shirt you got on your back right now.
Okay, well, I like this shirt. You can't have this one, but I'll find another one that maybe doesn't fit as well. This is a good fitting one. This one's staying with me. But I want to talk about Cooper Kupp. I want to talk specifically about Justin Jefferson, and if he's the best wide receiver in football, and I think he's a pretty good choice if you're picking guys. How do you deal with that when your secondary has had trouble covering anybody, much less the best? That's coming up next. It's Trav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Hey football fans, there is nothing sweeter than a cold glass of Stella Rosa and watching your team compete. But Stella Rosa wants to make it even sweeter and hook you up with the chance to win an experience to the biggest game of the college football season. You could win 2 tickets to the game, airfare, and a hotel for you and a friend. Head over to ESPNLADreamTicket.com to enter the Dream Ticket Sweepstakes presented by Stella Rosa, America's favorite semi-sweet, semi-sparkling wine. Please celebrate responsibly. Must be 21 or older to enter.
and more. Enjoy Century Bar and Grill's flavorful menu for lunch or late night dinners. Watch your favorite teams and catch up with friends on game days. Unwind and enjoy live music and crafted cocktails at Ray's Lounge. Easy parking and access, Hollywood Park Casino, located next door to the Forum and SoFi Stadium. Park, party, and play. Hollywood Park Casino. Elevate your game.
Must be 21 and older to enter. These are approved DOJ games. Geico 004527. Geico 003871.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, it's Mace. There's a lot on the line in this election, from protecting the Social Security you've earned to supporting family caregivers. And you have the power to make the candidates listen, because voters 50 and over decide elections. That's why AARP California has created an election guide with the most up-to-date information about when, where, and how to vote. Get trusted election information at aarp.org/CA votes. That's aarp.org/CA votes. Paid for by AARP.
Hey, it's Travis here from my friends at Mike Thompson RV. Never miss a moment. Get on out there, see the world, pack it to family, and go on an RV trip. Those can be the absolute best because you can easily take detours, extend that trip. Who doesn't want to do that? 4 locations around Southern California, LA, Orange County, San Bernardino, and Riverside. So no matter where you are, they got you covered and available all over the Southland. Now available, no monthly payments from now until January 2025. In store and online at MikeThompson.com.
Hey guys, it's producer Lindsay. Listen up, sports fans. Gear up for your next game day hang with your friends. What's on the menu? Sliders, wings, chips, and salsa? Well, all your favorite game day foods go great with Stella Rosa wines, a semi-sweet and semi-sparkling wine that must be served chilled. Stella Rosa can be found at your local retailer, so remember to grab a couple bottles next time you shop. Nothing sweeter than a cold glass of Stella Rosa and watching your team compete. Please celebrate responsibly.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. For instance, TCU walked into the locker room at halftime in the 2016 Alamo Bowl, down 31-0. The Horned Frogs stormed into the second half and erased a 31-point deficit to force overtime, and eventually won it in the third overtime, 47-41.
ServPro, like it never even happened.
It's football season, and Vivid Seats is your ultimate destination for all the action on the gridiron. With a game-changing rewards program, plus an amazing selection of tickets, Vivid Seats ensures that every fan can catch their favorite teams and players in action. Vivid Seats has you covered with deals that cater to every football enthusiast. And all tickets come back by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Just visit vividseats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
On a dark desert highway. I heard this coming in, so I want to play it.
Say again?
I heard this song coming in, so I want to.
You were listening to the Eagles on your way
it
in?
came on the radio, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Colitas.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a different thing for you.
I thought it's like something dust.
What's
Dust? Colitas?
Is it Colitas?
I have no idea, man.
Let me look up the words, but go ahead. Okay.
Ask Glenn Fry. You can't ask him. Ask, he's no longer with us.
No, Jorge is my translator.
I don't think it was Spanish.
Oh man, you're screwed if that's
Calm down.
Is his Spanish bad?
Yeah, man.
Is your Spanish bad?
No, it's not. She can't even write in Spanish.
Yes, I can.
Fool.
Bro, I took AP Spanish lit.
Yeah,
Relax.
Hey,
Okay,
okay, this is Baldwin Park High School education behind
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Yeah.
Baldwin Park High School is better than
Horrible.
yours, so relax. NL WBA, which you
this is
don't.
going to bother me. Nogales Nobles.
Yeah.
What's don't Eagles?
No, Braves.
Braves. Okay.
I hate when I don't know. It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
The Braves.
Baldwin
You were
Park
the
Braves.
Kennedy High School Kennedys. Falcons. Eagles.
Eagles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Eagle. I was an Eagle
Yeah.
for elementary.
Yeah.
Colitas.
Seahawks.
Warm smell of Colitas. Colitas.
Yeah, but what is that? Like, is that a
I was
perfume?
asking
A
you.
cologne?
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
Colitas means
DeMarco
butt.
only
That's
Yeah,
what it means.
colita means
English
butt.
and Korean. That's not a
That-
Korean word.
Colita means butt?
butt.
Butt.
Yeah.
Like your booty.
Like, yeah.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, the warm smell of Colitas rising up through the air. That
That's
that
changes
song
the
just
song.
changed. Oh my
No,
That's,
no, no.
That song's nasty all of a sudden.
Unless Colitas is like a perfume or a cologne or
Somebody
something.
Yeah.
will let us know, but
Yeah.
I'm going with
Yeah.
butt for now. Yeah.
Well, it's Arizona.
There
I mean,
you go.
yeah,
Okay,
I
makes
don't
sense.
know. I don't
I did
know.
have a teammate that we called Dirt Road. And we'll leave it right there. Dirt Road Donovan. He was a captain,
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How do you tell me something like that and expect me not to have many follow-ups on it? Like this is bad co-hosting on you.
We have to be adults about it.
Yeah, but where you need to be an adult is to not bring it up in the first place.
Dirt Road Donovan.
I agree.
Yes.
Like now, all I'm going to do is need to know about your teammate Dirt Road.
Dirt Road. I have a teammate named.
Did he like to ride motorcycles in the off season? Is that why you called him Dirt Road?
Not exactly.
Whoa, I was going to say something completely different.
I'm trying to get us back to the thing that it obviously is.
Not exactly,
I don't want to
but yes.
He liked to ride dune buggies in the Baja 1000.
Not necessarily, but close. Yes. I also had one named the Hammer, Dave the Hammer Hoffman.
I know what that is, and I don't want to talk about that either.
And guess what he became? Secret
carpenter.
Service agent.
Oh,
I thought something else.
Right. So one of the best linebackers in the country became a person that protects the president.
Really?
Yes. The right guy for the right job. No doubt. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a hard job. I don't want that job.
If you want him on that wall.
I want him.
You need him on that wall. You really do.
I don't appreciate you questioning the manner in which I provide it.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'd rather you say thank you and be on your way. Yes.
You really think that Kupp is going to have a bigger night than Jefferson tonight?
I think he's going to go off tonight. I do. I mean, so remember, Cooper Kupp is from the Northwest. He's
still stuck on Dirt Road, but go ahead.
He grew up in the shadow of UW, Oregon, and Oregon State. They all knew about him. They all passed on him because they said, we don't think you're going to be anything. You're not big enough. You don't look the part.
He's not. I get he doesn't look the part in the sense that he's a white wide receiver. Okay,
and skinny.
But he's
then.
But he's not short. What is he, 6'2" or so? He's kind of a
I think we're about the same height.
Guy.
We're about the same height. Okay. I think I might be 100 pounds heavier. I think I might be. But, I mean, like, he was passed over, so he is used to overcoming. He is used to you doubting him, really. So when you throw it out there that you may trade him, that you may not prefer to have his services on your team, he's going to light you up. He's going to make you eat those. At least that's the way he used to be as an athlete, and I still think that guy is there.
Yeah, I don't think you lose that. I mean, you've mentioned to me, I don't know how many times, that you still carry the fact that you're an undrafted free agent.
Yes.
That's something that is still a part of your DNA that
still
motivates
bothers
you.
me. But watching him come up through the NFL ranks, just here in camp, he is a white receiver. So watching other corners line up on him and give him the look like...
They don't do that anymore, do they?
But from day one, they gave him that look.
You say that because those guys aren't paying attention if they're still doing that.
And within minutes, that stopped.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's the type of guy you're talking about. That's the type of guy you put out there that you may want to trade. He's going to light you up.
I hope so. And look, this is an opportunity for them to get back into the NFC West. The NFC West, I still keep landing on, I think 9 wins might win this division. It's not probably 10, but 9 is not out of play. And there's even a small chance that 8 could do it, depending on how the rest of the season wears it, because nobody's really running away.
Where's San Francisco in that?
San Francisco's 3-4 right now.
No, I mean, if 9 wins, where's San Francisco? They took a nosedive. They're having
problems.
They're
looking over the edge of the cliff right now.
Okay, so is Seattle the team you're running neck and neck with? To 9?
I think they're all in the mix.
Okay.
I literally think that all 4 I don't think you can – if you had to cross someone off, it's the Rams, and I'm not going to cross them off. I think that they're still in it because Arizona's got 3 wins, the Rams have a couple, San Francisco's got 3, Seattle's got 4. So I think they're all kind of bunched together, and the Rams still get to play Seattle twice. They get to play San Francisco again, get to play Arizona again. So they're very much in it. But staying with Cooper Kupp for a sec, I hope that he does go off. I hope that he is able to do what to channel that – oh, you don't want this anymore? Well, watch this. This is what you're thinking about maybe not having anymore. I don't think, if I'm putting myself in the shoes of Les Snead or anybody else that's making these evaluations on, when do I get rid of his run? When do I trade something? I'd really rather not, but I also need to think about what's coming next. This isn't a I don't love you. This is a I don't have enough to help you, and I need to help myself in the process of getting better for 25, 26, and whatever's coming after that. This isn't a I don't like you anymore. This is a I don't have use for you anymore because we're not good enough to give you what you need to do.
Oh, okay. So been there with Aaron, right? So you're paying a defensive tackle that much money. I'm sure you wanted to get out from under that deal.
Yeah.
But he's going to make sure he says,
it's too good.
Look elsewhere for that money. Look someplace else, not here. I think Cooper Kupp is on that same sort of mind frame as Aaron Donald. So I've watched for a few weeks. I've watched DeMarcus Robinson. I've watched Xavier Smith. I've watched Tutu to a certain degree. try to be the same player that Cooper Kupp was or try to do the same things in this offense.
No.
It just does not work.
Nope.
So you'll start to see things in the run game because he's on the field. Runs will pop. Guys will get blocked. He'll start, and Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford will make a concerted effort to get him open and get him the football. He will have one of these Cooper Kupp-type days tonight on Thursday Night Ball.
Give me a tangible explanation, example of why he helps in the run. I've heard everybody talk about it. With Cooper Kupp, not only is Cooper Kupp the wide receiver, but with him on the field, your run game gets different. How?
Okay,
What does that mean? I don't follow that.
When they motion him in, I'm going to have to diagram this play. So usually the safeties are unblocked, right?
Yeah.
That's just football. Hat on a hat blocking. It's the running back. The quarterback is not a runner, so they're going to have a free hitter. With Cooper Kupp, he's the guy that can motion in and go between the tackle and guard and lead up on that safety.
Okay.
And not just be a body.
Yeah.
Actually block
Put
the
somebody
guy.
on their butt.
Right. Actually be a factor in the run game. Or you could attach him to the end of the line of scrimmage and he has to block a defensive end, and he does it.
Is that why he's hurt all the time?
Nope. That every time he's gotten hurt, it's been in the passing game, like down the field. In the run game,
I don't want to put my best wide receiver head up on a defensive end a whole bunch of times.
No, but you got to catch him off guard. But I'll say this: the offense will function better because Kupp is in it, and because of that, Kupp will go off. That's a better way to say it. The offense will be better because he's on the field, and because the offense is better, Kyron, Stafford, everybody, Kupp will have yards and numbers.
All right,
that's
here we
almost
go.
guaranteed.
Colitas. Ready?
Yeah.
Little tails, or its slang, little buds. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. This part of the lyrics by Hotel California brought on curiosity about the word, and the bigger quest for understanding the entire song itself has met with many ideas as to its meaning. But the word colitas means literally little tails. Thus, the use of the slang colitas means the burning of little marijuana buds.
Oh, the smell of colitas. And okay.
Now it makes sense.
Makes better sense than butt.
Yeah.
Okay, but when I was growing up, they used to say, if you would hurt yourself, sana sana colita de rana, right?
Yeah.
Like little butt. Like you're smoothing out the hurt. Like so you're I don't know. It's
Is that the equivalent of rub a little dirt on it?
I guess so.
kind of
Yeah.
or like put some vaporú on it?
No, it means the smell of
I don't
weed
know.
in the air. We got that.
Save the song. Thank
By the
you.
way, so instead of Hotel California, you can go to the parking lot at LA Live.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God! Yeah. You get
I don't
contact high.
I am not anti-marijuana at all.
Me
I
neither,
I
but
like
man.
a good edible as much as the next guy. I have taken one the last 2 nights to get my sleep back,
Nice.
so we're all
Okay.
good. We're all good. I have no judgment here. Why is the parking lot here the ground zero of joints? Like,
mean in the
I've never
parking
seen
garage?
anybody smoking.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody actually doing it. But the second you get out of your car every morning, it's like, my God.
You know why? Because it's in the car. I've seen people smoke in their cars. So
and they
when
open the door.
open
And
it-
okay. Yeah.
It's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I never smelled it.
What?
You guys are on P. Well,
It's over there. It's over here. It's on P1. It's
I
on
haven't smelled it
P2.
yet.
It's
I
everywhere.
can't smell, so yeah, sure.
You
Laura,
can't
am I
smell?
imagining this?
No, man. It's you.
That's
my phone.
DeMarco.
Sorry.
I was like,
Siri,
what?
tell Siri to
my
pipe
phone
down.
again. I'm
Siri,
having
be
problems with
quiet.
this phone.
No.
Like the button is messed up. But go ahead.
The colitas, man. No, I'm just kidding. But everything, every time I come in here, it stanks of weed. Like,
Yes.
it doesn't
Yes.
stink. It stanks of weed.
It is.
And,
You're gonna regret this.
Yeah. See, there you
Oh,
go.
the
Is that me or you?
Yeah, that's your
Okay.
fault.
Yeah. I'm not
You're
sure
talking
anymore.
smack about it.
Here's the other one that I'm going to get. When I park my car at HPC today and I'm making the walk to SoFi Stadium, that's another lot of colitas in the air.
Cool wind in my hair.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wow.
The warm smell of colitas.
I have
rising
not
up through the air.
had one in a long time. I get very
that
like
going.
anxious.
Yeah, of course. And hungry.
Hungry is that's
Yes.
why I got to take right
Oh,
before you
and
go to bed.
something else.
And
Right
hungry.
before you go to bed, because otherwise I will eat the door off the refrigerator, but I will sleep.
You're gonna regret this.
I heard that. I'm not going to do it. I heard
know,
that. Though.
I heard it too.
that too.
I-
I'm going to
yeah.
leave that
What did-
there.
what did I miss?
Nothing.
She said
Nothing.
she doesn't
Not
get hungry. She gets something else.
Something
Oh.
else. That just
That's
leave
not
that
what I
there.
said.
That's what-
That's not what I
I'm
said.
going to put you on the phone with
not
Dirt Road.
what I said.
All right. Now, listen. Can we just rewind for a second? That you were giving me a hard time yesterday for using the word horny,
Oh,
and this
yeah.
is what you're going with right
Dirt
now?
Road. That's him. He's
Which-
still
He used
here.
the word.
Which, by the way, Brenda yesterday, she's like, I was listening to the show here and there. Why does the Marco think horny is not it's weird.
You have to explain that to like a 9-year-old. What does that mean,
First
Dad?
of all, 9-year-olds should not be listening to this show.
Yes, no.
This is not a 9-year-old audience.
You should
hopefully,
be in school.
15 years
You
older.
should be in
exactly.
school. Okay,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
how do you explain that to a 9-year-old? Though?
people that are in love.
Dang, that's pretty good. That's really good. That's
it.
quick. See, you've done that. Okay.
And if you really wanted, like, here's the
Yeah.
thing: when you can do a quick one, like people are, or just turn into a science teacher.
Go ahead.
Just flat out explain. It's when people feel physical attraction for one another, and sometimes that attraction is expressed through physical affection. Turn into a science teacher.
I used to say.
I think I can sell
coloring.
that one. Yeah. Huh? Coloring?
Coloring.
That's
but
what
that's
I
a
would have said.
euphemism. I don't understand
that's
that. What does that mean?
What does that mean? They're making shelves. That's what that. That's what that
All right, break that.
Making
That's
shelves?
what that is. Yeah.
Look, is it like a construction site in your house? Are there
Hey,
like
never
tools
mind.
and workbenches?
I was gonna say
Like,
something.
oh my God, what's
Never
going
mind.
on in the Farr
They're
household?
making shelves over there. That's what it
Making
sounds
shelves
like.
with Mr. Dirt Road. It's the Trav and DeMarco Show, 710 ESPN. Let's talk about something far more important, like our pal Joseph S. Normand. 213-747-2000. And all seriousness, if you are involved in an accident, if you get hurt really anywhere, you're going to want to make sure that somebody's taking a look at your case that knows what they're talking about, that most importantly, I believe, is going to treat you like family and not let the insurance company take advantage of
So
you.
let us tell you about the offices of Joseph F. Normand and his trusted team. They will treat you like family, and that is legit. From day one, they felt like family, felt like I knew the guy forever. So Joe and his team will help you get the medical attention and the maximum, I love this, maximum compensation you deserve.
You want the peace of mind, too, that comes with expertise, that comes with knowing the situation inside and out, and that's what Joe's going to do for you. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand at 213-747-2000. 213-747-2000, and they can get them online, too, right, DeMarco?
Or visit normandlegal.com and make sure to tell them Travis and DeMarco sent.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Listen to Travis and DeMarco to win the ultimate game day prize pack. VIP tailgate passes plus game day tickets. Listen to your cue to call and don't miss your chance to win the ultimate game day experience. Park, party, and play with me at Hollywood Park Casino. Must be 21 and older to enter.
Ano and Cap here, and George, let's talk to everybody about Prize Picks, where you and me are freaking geniuses, and that's why we're killing it.
We are crushing it, Cappy. And by the way, you can too. You can win as much as up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks.
But let me tell you something right now. When you download the Prize Picks app and you use our code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y, you make your first play at $5, they hit you with an instant $50 bonus. It doesn't matter if you win the play or you lose the play. A $5 play turns into a $50 bonus.
Oh, my God. It's amazing. They're giving you free money, for God's sake. And by the way, it's the best way to get action in sports in over 30 states, including, obviously, this one here in California.
So, George, I want everybody to download the Prize Picks app and use our code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y, and let's win.
Yeah, absolutely. And Prize Picks puts its members first. So all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. Man, when your picks hit, you can get your money in as quick as 15 minutes. And you know where you can do it? Only on Prize Picks.
One of LA's best kept secrets in the heart of Los Angeles, East Central Hotel offers effortless accommodations and unparalleled accessibility. The East Central Hotel is for everyone looking for entertainment with their trendy spacious rooms, a renovated gym, and a patio lounge for breakfast, dinner, and drinks. Stop by their incredible Nixo Lounge before your next event at LA Live. Book your stay at eastcentralhotel.com or call 213-748-1291 today at Entertainment's official address.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Join 710 ESPN and Children's Dental Fun Zone for a smile-worthy celebration on Sunday, October 27th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. as the doors open to Children's Dental Fun Zone in Colton. Kids can dress up in their favorite costume and visit the Trunk or Treat. Parents meet the doctors and staff and enjoy food, games, raffles, and giveaways. 1280 East Washington Street in the city of Colton. Visit their Instagram at CDF Zone or visit their website, cdfzone.com.
Are you ready to unleash the beast? Monster Energy is here to give you the edge this college tailgate season. Loaded with bold flavors, our powerful blend gives you the energy you need to push you beyond your limits. Tune in all season long with Monster, the energy drink of ESPN Radio College Football Tour. Power your performance with a drink that's as hungry for victory as you are. Crack open an ice-cold Monster and dominate your competition. Monster Energy. Unleash the beast. Grab yours today.
Order for Jennifer C.
Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double hot, double whip, double sleeve?
Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine?
Hey, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Well, I do now.
Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, you just said that.
Did you say I just said that?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
Did you say you're cutting me off?
You earn, we match. Unlimited cashback match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Did the wall work?
Yeah.
The Clippers wall?
Yeah. Like KD and Devin Booker were both like, yeah, that was wild, man. I've never seen anything like that. KD's like a lifetime 85% free throw shooter. He missed 2 free throws towards the end of the game.
It worked.
Shooting into the wall. Is that proof of concept?
Did they win or lose?
Just weird? They lost. Well, it's the Clippers.
Yeah,
of course
then it
they
didn't
lost.
really work.
So, kind of, it worked. You got him to miss.
Yeah.
I guess that's the point.
Booker said that he missed one because of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's shocking. You've seen it, right?
I've seen it. Yeah, but I mean, not in person.
It's shocking when you see it.
It's
I can
weird
only
looking.
imagine what it's like to be down there. Yeah.
Do you get used to it?
I think you can after
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah.
I mean, like anything else, once you learn how to block it out, it just becomes a
They,
thing.
they needed their own space so desperately, and that they have this wall thing. It may look. We may fast forward 6 months in, like, dude, that's changing basketball. Everybody's going to put one of those in. Or we may fast forward 6 months. That's the dumbest thing anybody's ever seen. I don't know which one it's going to be. I'm open to both. But that they have their own, that they finally moved out of their parents' garage is an accomplishment to them. That because no matter, you're never going to be the Lakers, you're never going to win the titles, you're never going to have the history. You just can't catch them. They're too far ahead. The race is over. But you didn't have to live in their house. And now that they moved out, and now that they've got their own place, and it's really nice and terrific and awesome, and toilets and walls, good for them.
What's the best part of moving out of your parents' house? Freedom.
Yeah, you
your
don't
own
have to
identity.
follow their rules anymore. It's
Right.
I don't have to do what you say. I got my own stuff going
What's
on.
the worst part about moving out?
You got to pay for it.
You got to pay rent,
and
man.
what happens if you can't? What happens
Bills.
if they can't fill that place?
Oh, they'll fill it.
You think so? Even if the team is bad, the product is bad?
Yes.
Concerts, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking
Oh,
just
game-
for Clipper
game-wise?
games.
Oh,
You know who
You go
gets
to
fans?
the opposite
And
team.
I'll say this, and I'm not
Yeah.
trying to throw shade. It's going to be shade, but the Angels get fans. The Angels are dreadful.
This is true.
And they draw.
They have a following.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's too many people here. And I mean that as a positive. If you are this city, and I'm making up numbers here, in basically from Ventura out to Palm Springs down to southern Orange County, there's 20 million people here.
Yeah.
You don't have to get many
You don't
of
have
them.
to chase the same nickel.
Yeah,
I know.
There's plenty of people that you can convince to come.
I just wish that the on-court product was a little bit better for the Clippers when you're moving into a brand new digs like that.
I've heard that a lot.
Yeah.
I think the exact opposite. That if there's ever a time to have a team that's not great, it's going into a new building.
You
'Cause
think so?
People want to see the building.
Okay, so I go see the building, right?
Susan and I were watching the Clippers last night, right? We're watching the game,
Okay.
and we're like, we should go watch a game. I just want to see the building. I could give a rip about the Clippers.
But
Once you've
tickets are
seen it, will you
expensive.
go back?
Probably not.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'll
I
go
wish
back
the
if
product was better.
they're interesting or they're playing a team that I
Yeah.
care about. I'm never going to be a Clipper fan, so I'm never going to be a regular there.
Right. Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm the wrong person. But to begin, I don't know if I'll get to a game into it this season or not. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But it's on the thing. It's on the list of things I want to see.
Yeah.
Of course, but you want to go see the building, experience it, do everything. But if the on-court product sucks, you're not coming back.
Only for the Clipper fans. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like for me, I'm never going to be a Clipper fan, but I do want to see the building. That's why to be good long term, now maybe you'll bring me in because I
How
want to
many
see a good
people
team.
at the Crypt when the Lakers are playing?
18. It's like 19.
I think it's
And how many of
something
them
like
are diehards?
Laker fan?
So
right, it's
versus casuals that just want to be in the
Well,
mix.
the people in the building, that's a complicated question.
Yeah.
The Lakers are the number one team in town, right? They have more fans than any team in town. And I think they have
Basketball?
No, I think they're number one, and the Dodgers are a close second.
Oh, I think it's Dodgers first, then Lakers.
I think the Lakers, in my experience, I think they're just a nose ahead of the Dodgers.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are close. The people in the building, a lot of them are there because it's the cool thing to do. Laker fans are hardcore, never say die. Like they're out there. I don't know if they're in there every night.
Nope.
I think there's a difference.
You mean in there watching the Lakers
yes,
play?
because
gotcha.
it's a party. It's a place to be seen.
So the Clippers, the percentage is even lower. That's so you get a lot of people that just want to see the building,
Sure.
and then okay, that's it.
That's a business.
So towards the end of the year, there's no one in there.
No,
this
it's never
brand new big mansion.
It will never be that.
20 bedrooms, and it's just you.
It will never be that.
2 words. SoFi South.
Yeah.
See?
SoFi South.
Yeah. When the Niners pack that building, it's
the
Niners
other team
fans.
shows
Yes.
up. Oh, that's what you mean.
It will never be
Oh,
empty. No,
right.
and it's that. And
Oh, okay.
I don't have to get a lot of people in.
That's right.
If I have a pool of 20 million to choose from, I don't have to get very many to fill my building.
But if I'm them, I'm going all in and trying to buy a super team.
They tried that.
It
Again,
didn't work.
well,
Yeah.
then pick the other a better 3 guys,
Well,
not the
Well, I
injured
mean,
one.
I'm not a
They chose
basketball
Kawhi.
executive, but you know what would be a good start?
Yeah.
Pick guys that play.
Yes, guys that are healthy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I would do anything I could to bring a championship to that
They,
stadium.
they've tried.
I mean,
like
now.
Steve Ballmer's a good owner.
yeah.
Oh my God, him at the wall was hilarious. Did you guys see
That's
the
what I'm
video? I was
saying.
like,
I would do anything
So funny.
to bring a winner to town when I've got an owner like that in a building like
but it
that.
doesn't work for them. Yeah, like they've
They've
tried.
tried.
They tried so many
They
things.
just re-signed a guy to a max deal who doesn't play.
Would you try to get LeBron?
No.
No? Too old? What about AD? Nah.
No.
No?
No.
Why would they go there though?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be trying to steal from the Lakers.
No,
I'd be
but-
trying
Why
to-
would you want to steal from the team that finishes 7th every
Well,
year?
I want him. I want
Well,
MVP style AD.
Yeah,
I want that guy.
He's
Yeah.
on the wrong side of 30.
Okay, well then
Yeah.
find me somebody
Yeah,
else.
I've already-
Get me Bronny then.
Oh my God! I've already invested my fortune in guys that have not played or perennial quitters.
We've made mistakes. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. Steve Spagnuolo took over for the Rams, right? So I couldn't wait to meet this guy. The first thing he asked me about was, what do you think of the seats in the team meeting room? I could care less about the seats in the team meeting room. What are you
Yeah.
going to do to fix this offense? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the building's nice. It looks great. What about the on-court product?
Yeah, he should be asking the fans what they think about the seats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
You may be the most typical, or you may not be. I don't know. You would know better than I would, but. Players like amenities. Players like fancy locker rooms, flat screen. All like Oregon built their football program, and I know they're kids; they're not pros.
Who
but
had the Xboxes in the lockers?
Oregon.
Oregon did.
And Mark Cuban, when he took over the Mavericks, like one of the big things was we want to make this a place that is incredibly enjoyable for the players to be around. Better seats, better lockers, better technology, all of these sorts of things. So I understand.
He also had
building
Dirk
that.
too, didn't he?
That helps a
Okay,
lot.
that's what I'm saying.
That helps a lot.
Yeah.
But you have to have both. I don't think you can just have one or the other right now.
So I would throw all in
Build
trying to
the
make
wall.
that team a winner. Yes. I think you've got everything else but that.
I want to see it. I want to see it with my own eyes. I don't want to sit in it. I don't want to have to be jumping up and down the whole
Oh
time.
no,
That's
you
not
can't.
me.
You got to wear Clipper gear.
I'm not doing that,
Yeah, me
but
neither.
I would like to see it.
They don't allow instruments like they do at LAFC, do they?
No.
Like
Don't
it's not
think
that
so.
loud, right?
Instruments?
Yeah, because
I
you go to
like
LAFC, there's drummers.
Drums.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not doing that
yeah.
at a basketball game.
And I think they're also seats, right? They're like because for LAFC they're standing for
So
them. But
the
I think
wall, the theory of the wall is that you're on your feet the entire game. There are seats, but when the ball is in play, you are on your feet.
I don't go to a game to stand up. That's just me.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
I like to sit down.
I've reached the point where I'd like a good, comfortable seat, and when
Thank
it's
you.
like 2 outs in the 9th inning with the game on the line, I'll get off my feet.
Yes.
Yeah. Otherwise, can we sit down? I got
We were on our feet for that triple play.
This is true.
Bro.
I still can't believe we saw that.
We walked, right? We walked from like our seats to the car. Dude, I can't believe we saw that.
I must have said it
Yeah.
to him 10 times. Like,
crazy.
wait, did we just see a game-ending triple play with
Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani
Yeah,
on
you
deck?
did.
Like that actually happened?
that's wild.
It happened. It happened. All right. I was supposed to remind you about the accountability text and the Far Side. You said you wanted me to remind you.
Oh, yeah. I
All
got
right.
it. Okay.
That's coming up next. Far Side. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. Rotolo, Dealer of the Year, 13 years in a row. Name something better. I guess 14 would be better, but they're probably going to get 14 before you know it. That's what they do at Rotolo Chevrolet. They take care of people every day. They've got incredible selection. I've been driving a bunch of their different Silverados over the years, and the Silverado is just an amazing, amazing truck. So if you've been thinking about a Silverado, there's no better place to go than Rotolo Chevrolet. If you've been thinking about any of the Chevy cars and trucks, there's no better place to go than Rotolo Chevrolet, because the selection is unbelievable, the pricing is unbelievable, and the customer service is second to none. That's why they've won Dealer of the Year as frequently as they have. They're going to make you feel good about it. Think about it. How many times have you bought something, and when you're done, you're like, man, that was great. I want to go through that all over again. That's what they do at Rotolo day after day after day. It's Mike Capozio's operating principle. Take care of everybody that comes to Rotolo Chevrolet. So if you're in the market, Rotolo Chevrolet, right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit, you can't miss it. If you're not in the neighborhood, go online at rotolochevy.com, R-O-T-O-L-O, rotolochevy.com. And whether you go in the store in Fontana or whether you go online, make sure you tell them that Travis sent you.
ESPN.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Choosing the right candidates for any office can be difficult.
My office has lots of drama.
My office has its ups and downs.
I share my office. But no matter what kind of office you have, one thing's for certain. If you're hiring, you need ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology finds the most qualified candidates for your roles fast, and you can invite your top choices to apply. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So, for any kind of office.
I'm really going places in my office.
My office has everything you could ever want.
Count on ZipRecruiter to find the right candidates for it. Try ZipRecruiter for free today at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Hey kids, Uncle Artie here from Pernia Law, here to tell you about a newer sponsorship deal with Matt Barnes, who has deep LA roots, former Bruin and pro basketball player for both LA teams.
If you're looking for the best possible results after an accident, call my guy, Uncle Artie, at Pernia Law. And there's never any upfront fees. They collect when you collect. And for the record, their win-loss record puts them in the top of the standings. That's 844-DIAL-UNC. That's 844-DIAL-UNC.
Hey, football fans, what's better than cheering on your team with an ice-cold glass of Stella Rosa in hand? How about scoring the ultimate experience at the biggest college football game of the season with an ice-cold Stella Rosa in hand? That's right, Stella Rosa is giving you the chance to win 2 tickets, airfare, and a hotel for you and a friend. So what are you waiting for? Head to ESPNLADreamTicket.com to enter today, courtesy of Stella Rosa, America's favorite semi-sweet, semi-sparkling wine. Celebrate responsibly, must be 21 or older to enter.
It's SUV month at Kia of Carson, and you can get sweet deals on the last of the 24 Tellurides and win a sweet night experience for you and 3 guests for just a test drive. Compliments of Kia of Carson and ESPN LA. We have great deals on our hybrids and plug-ins, as well as our all-electric models. So whether you decide to go with the Nero hybrid with an EPA estimated 53 mpg in the city or a rugged Telluride, we have the car and the deal for you all month at Kia of Carson. Visit KiaofCarson.com, or better yet, come test drive a new Kia for a chance to win a sweet experience.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers and Kirk Morrison this Thursday, October 24th, for their live Rams postgame show from Ray's Lounge at Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes and party with Travis, Kirk, and ESPN LA fans. Hollywood Park Casino is Los Angeles' premier card room casino and entertainment destination. Enjoy a postgame meal and drink at Ray's Lounge right after the game. Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Elevate your game. Must be 21 and older.
This season, get premium tech that inspires joy from Dell Technologies. Bring projects to life with the XPS 16. It delivers supercharged processing for enhanced productivity and freedom to express yourself. Performance-class Dell PCs with Intel Core Ultra processors deliver a dedicated engine to help accelerate AI. Enjoy free shipping, Dell rewards, and expert support. When you get a Dell PC with AI, it gives back. Shop now at Dell.com/deals.
At the Home Depot, we know you can't control everything, like when your guests arrive too early for Saturday college football. But you can control your grill. With the Traeger Timberline XL, you can watch the game, not the grill. Monitor your football feast from anywhere using the Traeger app. With the Timberline XL, you can bake, smoke, sear, fry, and sauté. That's Desmond Howard level versatility.
Huddle up, the food's done.
Defend your game time with Traeger and the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
You unlock this door with a key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into the land of shadow and substance, of things and ideas you've crossed over into the far side.
I'm in the far side.
You're in the far side.
It is the middle ground between light and shadow.
Do you know what helped?
4 or 5 hour ride.
I jumped in the ocean. It helped.
Between science and superstition.
I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel fast. I want to feel naked out there.
And it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. The far side.
It's dangerous in here. It is.
You're not going to talk about Dirt Road again, are you?
Oh, yeah. His name was Dirt Road Donovan Schmidt. His other nickname was Schmidhead.
I like that.
They're right.
That's great.
That came from a coach. Yeah. It made us laugh every single day. Something else just came up. Where did this come up? For the millionth blanking time, it was not the Dodgers who displaced the people, but the city of L.A.
Okay.
Is that right?
Fine. Make the distinction all you want. They did it to build Dodger Stadium, and hard feelings were directed at the Dodgers.
That piece of land was offered to the Dodgers after the city did what they did.
Yeah, there was a reason why they did what they did. There's a great book about it.
Yeah,
Do your blanket research, and you'll find that out.
Yeah.
Stop going to clickbait articles.
It's not clickbait articles. I know what I'm talking about.
That's the real deal?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. All right. I had to get that out of the way. Number 2, do you want to hear the 1, 2s, and 3 story, or do you want to hear the U-Haul story? Because
do we have time for both? Give me the 1, 2s, and 3s. Oh, this is the accountability 1, 2s, and 3s?
I think I should wait on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I might hurt some feelings on that one because one of the people is actually in the room now.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
Go for it.
Do it.
I'm
No.
down.
Okay, so the U-Haul story, real quick.
No.
So-
No.
So the U-Haul story, when I was younger, there was a girl I met, and she went to Washington State, and I went to Washington, which is about 250 miles between schools.
Well, Washington is in a real city, and Wazoo is in the middle of a pasture.
Out in Pullman and whatever, and the truck this is before the Camaro. I told you about the Camaro I had.
That's the one that you turned into no, that was the truck you had. There was a spa.
Yeah, the truck,
Yeah,
the spa
okay.
truck, the
Yeah.
everything truck, driving from Seattle to California to see my high school girlfriend in a truck with 4-ball tires and no windshield wipers in the wintertime. And I made it there and back.
Wow.
So
You're here
same
to tell
truck.
the tale.
So I took this truck out to Pullman to go see this girl, spent the weekend, no big deal. Truck breaks down. Okay, so I can't tell anybody where I am because the coaches don't know I'm gone. I can't tell my mother where I am. Now, mind you,
Because she would disapprove?
oh my God, yes, she'd fly down there and beat me senseless. So I have to figure out how to get this truck from Pullman back to Seattle by Monday so I can be there for practice.
Okay.
If I miss practice, I'm cut.
Bad
I'm off
times.
the team. Okay, so let's go get a U-Haul truck, right?
Okay.
U-Hauls comes with trailer hitches.
Yeah.
I'll hook the truck up to the U-Haul and tow it back to UW.
Okay.
Smart, right? Pretty good.
So far, so
Pretty
good.
good thinking. It was cheap, no big deal. They let me rent the U-Haul. I was shocked. I had an American Express card. Let me do it. So hooked the truck up, drove it all the way back to school, no problem. This plan is working like gangbusters, right? So I parked the U-Haul and the truck, still on the hitch, out in front of the dorm because I'm so tired. Let me go to bed, get some rest. I'll move it in the morning. So take a shower, lay in the bed. About an hour after that, my eyes just opened. Wait a minute. What if they tow my car?
Yeah, I was just about to ask about that.
And I'm nervous. And I told you, the tow truck people and the parking enforcement had it out for me.
Well,
they knew my truck. They knew me. They were waiting on me. Let me move this truck now. Ha! I'll move the truck under the dorm. I'll park it at P1, under the dorm.
Okay.
Right. So, mind you, I'm half asleep. I'm tired. So I take the right, start heading down into the parking garage, and it says 12-foot clearance. Problem is the truck was 14 feet.
Oh,
kaboom! Oh my God! It rolled the top of the U-Haul back like a sardine
can opener, yeah,
like a sardine can, and got wedged in there. My face hit the steering wheel because I'm half asleep. And as I'm going down this hill before I hit it, I'm thinking, oh, I can't wait to get back to bed. And then boom, steering wheel mouth. Right? So I don't know what to do. Scared, got out, and I just started running. Right? I just started running. I ran
where were you running to?
I have no idea. I just ran. I ran about 25, 50 yards and stopped. I can't run away from this. This is bad. So as I start walking back down the hill, right, the entire dorm starts to walk out.
They probably thought it was an earthquake.
They
hit
thought
it with
it was
truck.
a bomb. They thought a bomb had gone off, and they're walking past this truck that's wedged in there, and they're like...
And you still have the trailer attached at this point.
It's right back there. And they're asking, like, whose truck is this? I don't know. I didn't see the guy. I have no idea who this is. Lying my butt off, right?
Yeah.
I don't know who this is. So all my buddies come out, and they see the truck, and they see my truck attached to this truck.
Well, yeah.
And they just start laughing, right? Right. So what are you going to do now? I have no idea. I had to call another tow truck to come in and pull the truck out. Right? It was just so bad, so bad,
was
so
it wedged in there, or did it like
wedged.
bounce back?
It was stuck like almost to the point where the back wheels had come up. I was wedged in there. Oh, my God, Travis. You want to talk about terrified, bro. Terrified. They're going to kick me off the team.
Yeah.
My mom's going to kill me.
Yeah.
This is horrible. The cops are going to, like, arrest me.
Right.
All good. Then I had to take the truck back to U-Haul.
Of course.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, okay, so I got a lot of questions.
What? So I take it back, and I'm like, they're going to hit me with $15K, whatever it is. It's going to be bad. They never asked. Never said a word. Nothing.
Did you get insurance on it?
No, I did not get insurance.
That was one of my questions.
I did not get insurance on this.
So
I turned the keys in, said thank you very much.
What year in school were you?
This was 1990.
So you're a freshman?
I'm a sophomore.
Sophomore?
Yes.
Were you famous yet?
No. I was hardly playing. When you asked me when I got my first sack, I'm looking up 1990, and I saw the date. I'm like, oh, that's when I wrecked the truck. That's when I wrecked the U-Haul right there.
Oh, you're going to get an invoice now.
I've been waiting for this U-Haul for years, and it never showed. I got away with this.
I think the statute of limitations have probably expired by now.
I hope so. Yeah. I got away with this.
My number one question was going to be, how much did this end up? Because you obviously damaged the truck.
Yes.
I would assume you damaged the apartment building.
The dorm?
Yeah, the dorm.
Big cement. It was some scratches, but nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, you got lucky there.
Yes.
Because I thought you were going to take the corner of the building off with this.
After all this, nothing. Never got a bill. No one knew. I wrecked a U-Haul and got away with it.
Let me ask you this. Through the lens of your adult eyes and experience.
Yes.
Did you get away with it, or did somebody hook you up?
I'm thinking somebody hooked me up.
Yeah.
But I don't know who. It wasn't my mom.
That's what I mean. Maybe.
It wasn't the school, because the coaches didn't know. If the coaches found out what I just did, I'm done. No one knew. I don't know how I got away with this.
Somebody somewhere said, listen, this kid's on the football team. Just make it go away. Right?
You think so? I think I just got lucky.
DeMarco, Susan and I rented a car when we went to Napa a couple of weeks ago.
Our coach would not do that.
No, I know your coach.
Our coach would not do that.
Somebody else did it, though.
Susan and I rent a car in Napa, and we drive it for the week. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Right?
Yeah.
We pull back into the rental car place to turn the car back in. We're done flying out of the airport. And they're going over it with a magnifying glass. And
looking for everything.
They're like, this wasn't here. I'm like, it absolutely was. I didn't hit anything. And and they bring out not one manager, two different managers to look at this. And like, well, it's not on the you're supposed to go. I'm like, nobody went. The guy handed me the keys and I drove away. And it was a whole thing, and I'm a 50-year-old guy, and it's a Corolla, and it was, $8 a day or whatever it was. I'm like, guys, I'm not trying to get away with anything here. You hit a building with a truck.
Somebody got in trouble. It just wasn't me. Maybe the guy, it was a clerical error, but I got away with this. Really
Good
did.
for you.
So this is why when my daughter, the older one that's in school, screws up or calls me before she goes out, no matter what happens, if you have any trouble, just call me.
Call me.
Just call me.
You know they never call, right?
But I'm just saying, just call me and I will help you.
I think we say that to make ourselves feel better.
Because of that.
Because of this. Look, I don't know if they believe, look, you're not going to get in trouble. Just let me help you through a tough situation.
I will help you. You don't have, so what's the worst thing you got away with? That's the question. The worst thing in life that you actually got away with.
I got one for you.
Okay.
I got Yeah, well,
Yeah, you gotta be careful. I thought about mine too. I was like, ooh, no, off air.
Can I want to
said one before.
You got one?
I've said it before. We can do it on the other side if you want.
Yeah, let's do it on the other side. And by the way, 877-710 ESPN. What's the worst thing you ever got away with and never had to pay the piper?
I thought I was dead.
Well, you should have been. You damaged a U-Haul truck and hit a building with it. You deserved it. I do want to throw this in here. The parking enforcement at the University of Washington did not have it in for you. You kept parking in the wrong spot.
No, they had it in for me.
No, they didn't. That when you are parking it in places that you're not supposed to park it, that's not having it in for you. That's you doing.
It's not obstructing traffic. No one cares.
Was it said don't park here?
It said no parking.
The curb was red.
It said no parking.
Big sign saying don't park here.
That's okay.
That's not having it in for you.
I was not impeding traffic.
This is one of these. Well, I didn't think they'd come by. How do you think the university funds these parking lots?
I learned later.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're dying to see a car there. He's back. Give him a ticket. Worst thing you ever got away with. 877-710 ESPN. Want to talk about game one coming up tomorrow, too. Jack Flaherty on the mound for the Dodgers. Bit of a surprise. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
LA.
Ever seen before in shared reality at Cosm Los Angeles. Just keep listening all day for your chance to win tickets in to Cosm LA for tomorrow night on a Ticket Thursday on 710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
So you got a call, Laura?
Yeah. So Jesse, who didn't not want to go on live with
Anonymous.
Anonymous, he said that this happened to him, and because he used Amex, they cover their whatever happens to the rental, so they covered it. He said that happened to him. He never got hit with the bill, and he found out it was his Amex who covered it.
So it was my mom's card.
So yeah, so your mom's card covered it.
But they don't bill the
Your mom.
card.
They didn't tell
American
my
Express
mom?
when certain credit cards. He's right. That when you rent a vehicle, you're automatically covered for whatever damage happens to the vehicle.
But
so the American Express's insurance
covered it.
Not your mom, not her insurance,
So
not
you
her.
mean I wrecked a car
and American Express paid for it,
and she never found out because of that.
Right.
Oh, I'm taking my daughter's Amex card now. Yeah, I want to know everything right now.
I don't know what the rules are now, but yeah, maybe.
Now.
The Amex cards are amazing. If you don't have an Amex card, go get one ASAP.
No
Amazing.
wonder.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes sense now.
Speaking of credit cards, are you going to bite the bullet?
I think so.
You are.
I
On what?
think I am.
Dodger game.
Yeah, I think
You're going?
Yeah, I think so.
How much are tickets?
So right now, when I checked, it was $945 out. But that went down because it was about $1,300.
Yeah, next month she'll be like, "No, I don't have rent money."
Yeah,
I mean, that's
I will.
legit, though.
No, listen.
It's a lot of dough.
This is why it's going on a credit card, and I'm going to pay it off. Because my thing is, I didn't want to do it because I'm like, you know what, be responsible, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
But
you?
at the same time, look, bleep.
Shooting hot ones over there. Go ahead.
Anyways, at the same time, I don't know when this will happen again.
Yeah.
And
is it worth it?
I mean,
is it worth not paying the mortgage?
I understand why it's worth it to people that think it's worth it. And you know what I mean? Like, if this is I've been waiting my whole life to go see the Dodgers and the Yankees in the World Series, and it's finally here, and it's not just the Dodgers and the Yankees. It's the Dodgers and the Yankees with Judge and Ohtani. It's the Dodgers and the Yankees with Soto and Betts.
It's a
the
super
Dodgers.
fight.
It is a super fight.
Yeah.
It's Ali Frazier. You know,
I would mortgage the future for that.
I get why people would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, but I understand that people would.
Mortgage my future, not so much, because it's also the top deck stuff or whatever booty ticket I'm going to get.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm going to go with really, really good seats, now I'm mortgaging a lot. You know, I'm going to lose a kidney. But there's also other.
Sell your blood. Yeah.
Sell your blood.
They'll buy blood and
God.
other things.
Wow.
There's also alternative methods that I've been hearing about that you can use. So we'll see, you know.
Hey, no judgment for me if that's how you want. I can't, man. I want to go.
Especially when you can see it on TV. You can still see it.
Yeah.
It's right there.
But it is different being in there.
Oh, big time.
It really is.
But,
you hear the roar. Like,
would you not pay your mortgage for 2 months?
Here's
to go to this game?
No,
you can see it on TV.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is the pro and the con. Let's do the pro.
Okay.
If you get a great game, if you see something that happens,
triple play,
you'll remember it for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
that's right.
For sure.
It will be one of those. I was at game one. when Ohtani hit a walk-off in the bottom of the 9th inning. Okay? Like something that you cannot replicate.
Right.
You just can't do it. The other thing that could happen is you could get a game that's 9-1 and over in the 3rd inning, and the energy's just gone.
Horrible.
And it's like, what in the world did I just buy?
And a month later,
That's
we got an
the scary-
eviction notice.
That's the scary part.
No.
See?
But here's the thing. So my debate was either 1 or 2 or wait for game 6.
Well, if there's a game 6, it's an elimination game inherently,
and
right?
So I was like, okay, well, what if I wait because I can't do game 2? But I was like, what if I do game 6? Now I'm also, is there going to be a game 6? We don't know.
Who knows?
Right?
Probably.
And then yes, I do probably think so.
Yeah.
But also the tickets for that are projected.
Oh
way
yeah,
more
well, it could be a
expensive.
clincher. I mean, it
So-
will be a clincher for one or the other.
Right. So that's the thing. Like for me, I'm just like,
If you buy them, I hope you go. I hope you don't buy them just to flip them.
See, in this,
oh no, I'm going.
Okay, thank you. I
plus
hope
you're
you
single.
buy them
See,
to go.
I
Yeah.
wish I can pull that, but I have 2 kids, and it's just a little
Yeah.
harder for me on my end. And
And-
they're younger
you
kids.
chose
you know what I
on
mean?
TV.
Yeah,
The-
exactly.
But I
Go to Cosmo.
DeMarco, you and I are on the same page on this.
Yeah.
But on TV and in the stands in a great game, there's
no
Night and day.
there's
Yes.
nothing like that. And again, this isn't the World Series. This was the divisional
Yeah.
round. Game 5, Padres Dodgers, like the tension, the electricity, the excitement.
Loved it. Yes.
It was different. And then when they won and they play I Love LA, and it's awesome.
What's this thing right
So
here? What do you
different.
call that right there?
The ceiling?
No. What's that called?
The ceiling?
What's on top of the ceiling?
The roof?
I love roof. I love roofs more than I love tickets to a game. That's
Okay.
all I'm saying.
I'm not.
See that?
Okay.
Shelter.
This keeps
You're-
stuff off
yeah,
my head.
I like I said, I'm
Yeah.
with you,
See?
but I also
this is called
understand.
food.
Also, DeMarco,
They have Dodger dogs there.
I've been very good about my money.
Okay.
So I'm like, if I
Treat
do
yourself.
this, exactly.
There you
Like
go.
if I do decide to do it, I'm gonna have a roof over my head. I'm gonna have food.
There
It's
goes your
gonna be-
Christmas list.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Y'all ain't getting no Christmas gifts. Y'all getting a hug and I love you, but that's it. you
I
know?
just wanted to tell you how much you mean to me. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
That means you went to the World Series, huh?
Let me show you my pictures of Juan Soto
Yeah.
and Shohei Ohtani.
God. Yes.
Yeah,
that's
you don't.
awesome.
You're not getting a. Yep, you're not getting no Christmas gift for sure.
Oh, I hope you go, and I hope you have a great
I-
time.
I hope they win.
I'm not trying to. I don't want to put anybody's business on the street, but I hope your other thing comes through.
I know, me too.
Yeah, I hope your other thing comes through. Where she was telling us she may have an opportunity just to kind of make it happen.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
I hope that comes. Okay, go ahead. Yes.
But I just want to make. I don't want to make it more challenging for you to get that done.
Yeah,
Smell
exactly.
of Colitas.
Yeah.
No, not that. Not that
I
at
think
all.
everybody Dirt Road poison your mind.
Schmidhead. My man.
You went left field with that, buddy, because it was
Schmidhead,
not even
get in there.
Talk about Jack Flaherty. I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Who's on the line? Wait, hold on.
Oh, yeah, because we were going to do a...
Oh, yeah.
What'd you get away
Is
with?
it David? David, what did you do?
Hey guys, good morning.
Buenos dias.
I definitely didn't wreck any cars like DeMarco did, but when I was younger, I would always see my dad take a match and kind of burn the lint off of clothing and everything. And one day, I figured it's a good thing to do it. So I lit the couch on fire inside the house. And surprisingly, I thought I was going to get a beating, but hey, my dad was okay with it. So I guess, I got away with setting the couch on fire in the house.
That's different. See, you didn't really get away with it.
Wow.
You just didn't get punished.
Yeah, the executioner just gave you a stay. Yeah, that's different. No one knew.
That is literally one of those guys. I learned it from you, Dad. Okay, so let's play this scenario out. You come home and your son, or in your case, your daughter, has lit the couch on fire. What's your first question?
What the blank?
Okay, and
why?
then
Why?
Why did you do that?
What the blank?
And my answer would be, well, I saw you light your lint on your shirts on fire. I thought that's how we get rid of stuff.
Yep.
Okay. I need to be better.
Yeah.
This is when I go McVay. This is when I go McVay. It's all on me.
Yeah,
I need to be better.
Spider-Man meme?
And I'm so mad at you, but I'm like, yeah, I should probably not have lit my
I have to be
lint.
better.
Is that what he said, right? That his dad would light his lint on fire?
Did you do that? The little lint balls?
I never even. You get a piece of tape.
Yeah. Or don't they have the lint things?
They got a lint roller,
Okay, never,
right,
I wouldn't
or
go
a
to
brush.
fire. Yeah, I wouldn't go to the flamethrower.
I remember I got caught with a book of matches when I was, I must have been 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And I was lighting little fires in our backyard, like clearing out the dirt and like burning like
Your
sticks and
firebug
stuff
phase,
like that.
yeah.
And I got caught doing that. That only happened once.
Oh, yeah.
That we were done with that.
You got straightened out?
Yep.
Yeah, it happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
That fired like, and it was even at 7 years old. I remember my dad saying, "You understand? You could have burned the house down with this."
Did you understand that then?
That when he put it in those terms, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I guess I could have."
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I didn't understand
I won't do that
it,
anymore.
but yeah, I knew from the butt whooping, I will never do this again. Yes.
You ready for mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, 10th grade. Okay. High school.
15?
Yeah, 15, 16, whatever.
Yeah.
14, 15. Buddy of mine, wheelchair, broken leg.
You have a wheelchair.
No. A buddy of mine has he's broken leg, played football. So he's broken leg. He's in a wheelchair. He's at the mall, and he says, "I'll meet you guys at this one store, and we'll do some shopping." We're like, "All right, cool." We take the bus to the mall. We get there, me and this other guy. So it's 3 of us total, one in a wheelchair. He's got a duffel bag in the back. Okay. He says, "All right, I scouted the area. There's no cameras in aisle 10.
Oh,
cool. So
you know what's happening.
So do your shopping." And we're like, "Well, what are you talking about?" So we got a cart. Hey, at that point, the pants and sweats, shirts, whatever. So then he's like, "All right, put everything on aisle 10. You put it on aisle 10, and he does this thing, puts it in a duffel bag, and he's like, "All right, you guys are the first ones out, and I'll see you guys at the bus station or the bus stop." So we were the first ones to leave, and I'm nervous, man. Like I like this, but at the same time, I'm nervous. So he takes care of everything else. He puts it in his bag. He rolls out. He's like, they're never going to question a guy in a wheelchair. So he rolls out. They made it a habit. They went every other weekend, right?
Man.
They went every other weekend. So
where were you in the chain? Were you the first weekend?
I was the first weekend and the last weekend.
Okay.
That was my first and last, right? So then they go again, and then they're like, "You want to roll again?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it." So I roll. But I get scared. I get nervous. I don't pull through with my cart or my basket or whatever. But they kept doing it for a few weeks, and then a lot of our friends, Melissa, she's listening.
Yeah.
she's like,
Dang,
she's like, "Oh, you guys have a bunch of new clothes. Like, damn, you guys are
looking good,
looking good."
Yeah.
But that's the reason why we had nice clothes throughout high school.
Because your buddy broke his leg.
Because my buddy broke his leg, and every time we went to the store, like we would go shopping, bro, and we never got caught.
Never got caught.
Never
wow.
got caught, bro. But it was bold.
Now we know.
It was bold. Like
typical.
Let me go borrow a wheelchair. Let me go borrow a wheelchair.
I would have been terrified.
Oh,
me too.
Travis,
Terrified.
Like for second, what would my mom say?
Right.
Dude,
She
my
wouldn't
would
say
whoop
anything.
you.
It would just
He would whoop him. I know his mama.
Yeah, it was
would've been
nerve-wracking. But
sweat pouring down my face. I would have looked so guilty walking out of that door. They'd been like, I didn't see you do anything, but I know you did something.
It would have been obvious.
Let me
Oh
see
my
their
God.
buddy's wheelchair.
you see it on TV, and it's like anybody could come in here and take our stuff.
It's
it
yeah,
sucks.
it's pretty wild. You're going to be excited for this, DeMarco. The Miz, WWE superstar, The Miz, coming up next. It's Trav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Weekdays at noon.
Yeah, the Raiders haven't won since 1900s. Now, here's the thing. Did you see the nugget? There's video of Gardner Minshew. I think this is after he was pulled from the game. You know what I'm talking about,
I know
Brian?
what you're talking about, yeah.
So there's video of him digging up his nose and eating a booger.
Oh, he got caught.
He went in deep. He went in deep, too. He was like
and
two knuckles in.
that he eats it.
Yeah.
Look, if you're going to pick your nose, fine. Like, people pick their nose. Just don't eat it.
No,
like,
exactly.
Just don't eat it.
There's a line.
Right, and the line is putting it into
your mouth.
That sums up the Raiders year. Just
Has anybody here ever eaten a booger?
No.
Oh, yeah, when I was a kid.
I never ate a booger. A booger's gross.
Yeah, that's gross.
Who would eat a booger? And yet some people do.
Gardner Minshew.
Apparently Ireland and Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, why not?
Steve Mason and John Ireland. Today at noon.
Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's premier card room. Now open 24/7. Play no-bust blackjack, poker, and more. Enjoy Century Bar and Grill's flavorful menu for lunch or late-night dinners. Watch your favorite teams and catch up with friends on game days. Unwind and enjoy live music and crafted cocktails at Ray's Lounge. Easy parking and access, Hollywood Park Casino, located next door to the Forum and SoFi Stadium. Park, party, and play. Hollywood Park Casino. Elevate your game.
Must be 21 and older to enter. These are approved DOJ games. Vegas 004527. Vegas 003871.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Order for Jennifer C.
Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double hot, double whip, double sleeve?
Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine?
Hey, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Well, I do now.
Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, you just said that.
Did you say I just said that?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
Did you say you're cutting me off?
You earn, we match. Unlimited cashback match. See terms at discover.com/credit card.
Shop Macy's lowest prices of the fall today. For the season's best prices on what you need now. Save 40 to 60% on new styles to get you ready for cooler temps. Like cozy coats for your crew, the perfect sweaters for layering, and more fall wardrobe updates. Plus, don't miss amazing specials for you and your home. So good, they won't last. At Macy's.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Trojan fans, want to go to the USC-UCLA rivalry game at the Rose Bowl? Just grab an icy cold Coors Light and visit CoorsLight.com/college football. Enter the keyword SCORE, and you got a shot to win your tickets to the game. It's all thanks to our great friends at Coors Light, the official beer of college football and proud partner of the USC Trojans on ESPN LA.
No purchase necessary. Starts 8/1/24. Ends 1/21/25 at 11:59 p.m. CT. Must be legal resident of 50 USDC, 21 years of age or older. Void where prohibited. Use keyword to get entries for keyword prizes. See official rules at www.CoorsLight.com/college football for entry instructions, keywords, odds, prizes, and restrictions. Sponsor Molson Coors Beverage Company, USA, LLC. 250 South Wacker Drive, Chicago, Illinois, USA, 60606.
Progressive presents 10 things on a contractor's to-do list that are harder than getting a commercial auto insurance quote. Bidding a new client, giving an accurate estimate, finding affordable materials, getting a client to pay you for work you already did, getting a client to pay you, period, securing permits and workers and tools, getting those workers and tools to work together, and finding the perfect pair of overalls. Pockets, baby. But the easiest thing on a small business owner's to-do list? Seeing if you can save on commercial auto insurance. Get a quote in as little as 7 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage subject to policy terms and conditions.
Great game. You got into the end zone again and again. How'd it feel?
Awesome. Like getting a new iPhone again and again. I just got the new iPhone 16 Pro today.
Really?
Yeah, and with AT&T Next Up Anytime, I can upgrade early every year.
Very nice.
Feel like an MVP again. Learn how to get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us and the latest iPhone every year with AT&T Next Up Anytime. AT&T. Connecting changes everything. Offer subject to change. Additional fees, terms, and restrictions apply. $0 offer may not be available on future iPhones. Next Up Anytime feature may be discontinued at any time. See att.com/iPhone for details.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
The very next day after that happened, I came out over my...
All right, joining us right now to talk a little bit about WrestleMania 41, which is coming up October 25th and 26th at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, is WWE superstar The Miz. The Miz, thanks for coming on with us. How you doing?
April 19th and 20th is when WrestleMania 41 will be in Las Vegas, Allegiant Stadium. Just wanted to clarify that, wanted to get it in there, but I am doing absolutely awesome.
What's scarier, a bunch of wrestling fans in Vegas or a bunch of wrestlers in Vegas?
A little bit of both, to be honest. But I don't think it's scary at all. I think it's more exciting than anything else because when we go to any city for WrestleMania, we take it over. I mean, Friday is going to be SmackDown. Monday is going to be Raw. Saturday and Sunday are both WrestleMania. You also have the WWE Hall of Fame. You have WWE World, which is interactive with everybody, and tickets are going to be on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern on Ticketmaster.com. So you're definitely not going to want to miss out. It's an experience unlike anything else.
I was going to beg you for the hookup, man. I don't want to do all that. I want to call you for the tickets. Can I do that?
I got you the hookup. So all you have to do is go to Ticketmaster.com and get your tickets on April 19th. Yeah, for 18th, 19th, and 20th.
I forgot
so you're good.
I forgot who I was talking to. Who's going into the Hall of Fame this year?
You know, that's a very, very good question. We don't know as of right now, obviously. It's still early in the books. Usually when Royal Rumble comes around, that's when we start noticing who's going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. So it's always exciting to hear all the people that have paved the way for superstars like myself to become the superstar I am today.
WWE superstar The Miz joining us, getting you ready for WrestleMania 41. Let me say that again, October 19th and 20th at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas.
Or April 19th and 20th, whatever you want to go.
Okay, did I get it wrong again? Am I 0 for 2?
Maybe, just maybe.
He cussed on air yesterday,
if it was October, we'd basically have missed it already.
Yeah, that's a very good point. That's a very good point. I'm 0 for 2. I'm having a bad couple of days. I'm saying 4-letter words on the radio.
He's had a skull-crushing finale.
I can't read dates. This is a catastrophe.
Love it.
What do you want from me along the way? So tell me what it's like. You roll in. You got a WrestleMania. Yeah. Obviously, you guys are in a different city all the time doing different things. Is it like the Super Bowl every couple of weeks, every couple of months for you guys? And you putting together one of these massive events?
I mean, we're doing so many PLEs and so many shows. I mean, every week, Monday Night Raw is in a different city. Friday Night SmackDown's in a different city. So we're doing 2 live shows each and every week, not to mention our PLEs, which are usually on Saturdays. We have one coming up, Crown Jewel, which will be in Saudi Arabia, which I'll be leaving for next week to do. So, yeah, we have tons and tons of live events as well as PLEs that are happening each and every month. So, but WrestleMania is our Super Bowl, is our NBA final, is our World Series. So we're always excited, and we call all the stops. Like, we basically go out there and do our absolute best. Last year was record-breaking audiences, record-breaking viewing, and we plan on breaking that record, which Philly has set for it. So Vegas has its bowl full, I guess you could say.
It seems like wrestling is as hot or hotter than it's ever been. Because it goes in ebbs and flows, but right now you guys are on a serious hot streak.
I've been wrestling in WWE for 20 years, and I can say that it has never been hotter. I wasn't part of the Attitude Era, but what people have talked to me and told me about the Attitude Era, other superstars that were involved with it, this feels like what they were talking about. Every live event is usually sold out. Every PLE, the crowd is hotter than ever. When any superstar walks out with their entrance music, the crowd erupts, whether they're booing who they hate or cheering who they love. It's pandemonium. It's crazy each and every week, and I'm loving what is happening right now.
I wish I could have put you in the Attitude Era. I wish I could have put you in between Stone Cold and The Rock for your mic skills alone.
What's incredible is that I've actually been able to experience the ring with The Rock. When he first came back, I was his first match. He had a tag match. He tagged with John Cena himself, with R-Truth and myself at Survivor Series at a sold-out Madison Square Garden. And it was definitely an experience because I grew up loving and watching and wanting to be The Rock. And then there I am standing across the ring from the person that I idolized growing up.
How did you not lose your bodily functions when I used to watch this guy and there he is across
I was there
the
to beat him up. I wasn't there to shake hands or get an autograph or take a picture. In my opinion, he should have been taking a picture with me.
See how
wanting
fast
my
he goes?
autograph.
See how fast he goes, Travis?
WWE superstar The Miz. Here we go. I'm going to try it again. WrestleMania 41, April 19th and 20th at Allegiant Stadium. There it is.
My man.
There it is. So take me through it. You're in line at In-N-Out. You're ordering your go-to meal. What is it? I know you're an In-N-Out person like myself.
Double, protein style, animal style. Let's go.
Perfect.
What's animal style?
Animal style is pickles, mustard, and grilled onions on the burger.
Double. Just one?
Yes.
Well, how big are you?
Well, he's got two.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh 215 pounds, but at WrestleMania time, I'll be around 205, 207.
You're going to drop weight for WrestleMania.
Yeah, so usually I like to get ripped up. So
okay.
It starts usually in January 1st is where I kind of start saying, okay, let's start getting into that WrestleMania shape. Because, the heavier I am, I like the way it looks, but I know my speed, especially at WrestleMania, I like to look my best. But you can't do that year round. Year round, it's not my healthiness. I like to be as healthy as I possibly be, and I like to be happy. January to about April, very unhappy because I'm not eating as much as I'd like to eat.
Yeah. But that's the beginning of your schedule, right? I mean, you got a whole year's worth of wrestling to do, so you got to be in your best shape. I get that. Something else. You are a huge Cleveland fan, right?
Huge Cleveland fan.
Okay, so where do you come in on this whole Deshaun Watson fans booing, the Browns fans booing him and all that? Where do you come in? Which side are you on?
Well, I'm a huge fan of Baker Mayfield. I thought he was our franchise quarterback, and then we ended up trading him away, which I was very unhappy about. I'm in the ballpark of I don't cheer Deshaun Watson and I don't boo Deshaun Watson. Yeah. I cheer the Cleveland Browns. I cheer the team as a whole. I cheer Nick Chubb coming back, who is the heartbeat of that offense. I cheer Myles Garrett, who is, in my opinion, the best defender in the NFL today. And I look at that team, and this is what they need to do. They need to be that team. Kevin Stefanski, I think, is one of the best coaches out there. He's a proven, coach of the year, two-time coach of the year. And I think that now this is a whole new season for us because Nick Chubb is back. He's gotten the rust off his wheels, and now we need to be a defense-first and a run-first offense. And that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Now, whether it's Winston or DTR, if we're looking to see hey, we're trying to figure out who our future is it DTR? Then maybe play him. But if we're looking maybe for a chance, in my opinion, to win, I think we got Jameis Winston.
Let me just throw this out here. As a Southern Californian who's seen DTR, the answer is not DTR.
Shaking his head, no.
But I'm just letting you know ahead of time. Don't get too excited.
Why do you think no?
Because I've seen him play football.
Okay. You don't think a person can learn and observe? You don't think he has the capability and the athletic?
I'm going to take you through the DTR experience very quickly here in SoCal.
He's been through a lot of quarterbacks.
He came in and was going to be the next big thing at UCLA. That was the same story for 6 years at UCLA, going through the pandemic. There was no improvement. There was no getting better along the way. Year one was the same as year 6. That's why I'm not terribly optimistic that you found your guy.
Well, I mean, we have Jameis Winston now, so I believe he is the starter for next week, and he's got wins in his name. So that's what the guy's going to do. And let's face it, whether we win or lose, it's going to be highly entertaining because I like his pregame speeches.
Yeah, who doesn't?
You like his pregame? You want to eat a
W? Oh, my God. I want to run through a wall after he's done.
Me too.
I want to eat
but not
something.
for the same reason.
Yeah.
It's my dude, though. No, good luck with that. That's going to be fun. All right, couple wrestling questions for you. Biggest dude you ever wrestled?
Big Show.
Big Show.
500 pounds, 7 feet tall, and just a mass of a person. Like when you shake his hand, it's like a glove engulfing your hand.
Wow. Okay, toughest guy you ever wrestled?
Toughest guy. Oh, wow. I mean, I think any superstar that gets in the ring is pretty tough.
I mean, like legit tough, like Haku tough.
Oh, like Haku tough? Yeah. Any kind of oos. Any kind of oos.
That means Polynesian. Any kind of oos. My man. Yes. And where do you see yourself in 5 years in wrestling?
Hopefully still doing it. I'm having a blast still in the ring. I feel like I'm still in my prime. I'm still able to not only be the high-end superstar that I feel like I am, but also able to give my knowledge to the up-and-coming superstars and show them and pave a path for them as well.
WWE superstar The Miz. Tickets go on sale tomorrow, October 25th, for WrestleMania 41, which will be at Allegiant Stadium on Saturday and Sunday. That's the April 19th and 20th. I think I got it all in there. And the plug is at Ticketmaster. Is that right?
Ticketmaster, yeah. Go to Ticketmaster and definitely get your tickets because this one we plan on, breaking records.
One more thing before you go. This was awesome.
I couldn't agree with you more. And we got our dates right, so we're all good.
We're all good.
My
It
man.
took me 4 tries. Good luck with DTR and Jameis Winston.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, guys.
You got it. Look, you asked me to read something off of a piece of paper with dates and times, and it'll only take me 4 tries to get it right.
Yes.
That's. I'm a professional broadcaster.
Read the whole thing, the entire page.
Do you know how badly I wanted to blame somebody for giving me bad information, and I'm. You know who I get to blame?
You.
This guy.
That's right.
Right here.
Sometimes
You know why? Because I can't read. So congratulations to me for not being able to read.
No, you can read. You just have to learn how to finish, like the Rams. See?
Yeah.
Learn how to finish.
Read the whole sentence,
the
dummy.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Look up. Do me a favor. You got your computer there?
Yeah, what do you need?
Look up Haku.
Haku?
I said
H-A-K-U?
H-A-K-U. Look up Haku. When I said Haku tough.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
That's Haku.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would not like to fight him.
Yeah. He's Tongan. Make sure you call him Tongan. If you call him Samoan, stand back.
Yeah, no, I you know what I'd call him?
What?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my man.
That's going to work. Yeah. Thanks to The Miz. By the way, I was terrified I was going to call him The Wiz at some point.
Oh
so
my
I
God.
just
I wish you would have.
Look, this is not my lane. I don't know. I don't know.
wish
He
you
was
would've.
a good guy.
I secretly wanted you guys to ask him
Yes.
something about the real world when he was in the real
Oh,
world.
we almost did, but you got him with the DTR.
Yeah, I
See
did.
Well-
look, if he was here, he would have put you in a headlock. How do you know that? I saw him play football, dude.
Yeah, it's good. It's the right answer, isn't it?
It
mean,
is.
I don't know what else you wanted me to say. I've seen it. I feel like I was informed.
He's a guest.
An informed opinion along the way. A reminder that it is a Ticket Thursday on 710 ESPN. Keep listening all day for your chance to win tickets to experience Game 1 of the World Series in shared reality at Cosm, Los Angeles. That is tomorrow night for the official Dodgers watch party. Listen all day to 710 ESPN. I still got to get down to Cosm. I want to do that. You and I have a Rams game tonight. Rams and Vikings Thursday Night Football. DeMarco and I are starring in the pregame show, so make sure that you check that out. But coming up next, little Factor Cap with Laura. That's next. Trav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Far here, you can play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, Southern California's premier resort casino experience. Why get stuck in traffic when you can be at the best casino resort in Southern California in less than an hour? Pechanga gives all guests the amenities they expect of a world-class resort, exceptional entertainment, dining, spa, golf, let's not forget round-the-clock gaming excitement. The immense casino floor, there's 1,100 hotel rooms and suites, the spa, the golf course, 20 bars and restaurants. Sounds like heaven. And so much more make Pechanga Resort Casino one of the largest resort casinos in the country. Come see why readers of Newsweek and USA Today voted Pechanga Resort Casino the best casino outside of Las Vegas. So whether your idea of entertainment is lounging and kicking it poolside or Putting a great bet on blackjack, Pechanga Resort Casino is waiting for you. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number, 888-PECHANGA, to book a reservation or for more information. Also, follow them on Instagram at Pechanga Casino for up-to-the-minute news and info. See you at the spa.
It is a ticket all day long. For the cue to call when you hear it, be caller number 7 at 877-710-ESPN. You win tickets to Cosm Los Angeles for tomorrow night. Game 1 of the World Series and the official Dodgers watch party. Experience it unlike anything you've ever seen before in shared reality at Cosm Los Angeles. Just keep listening all day for your chance to win tickets in to Cosm LA for tomorrow night on a Ticket Thursday on 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Mace. There's a lot on the line in this election, from protecting the Social Security you've earned to supporting family caregivers. And you have the power to make the candidates listen, because voters 50 and over decide elections. That's why AARP California has created an election guide with the most up-to-date information about when, where, and how to vote. Get trusted election information at aarp.org/CA votes. That's aarp.org/CA votes. Paid for by AARP.
It's SUV month at Kia of Carson, and you can get sweet deals on the last of the 24 Tellurides and win a sweet night experience for you and 3 guests for just a test drive. Compliments of Kia of Carson and ESPN LA. We have great deals on our hybrids and plug-ins, as well as our all-electric models. So whether you decide to go with the Nero hybrid with an EPA estimated 53 mpg in the city, or a rugged Telluride, we have the car and the deal for you all month at Kia of Carson. Visit KiaofCarson.com, or better yet, come test drive a new Kia for a chance to win a sweet experience.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, we're a nationally recognized leader in pediatric care, honored by U.S. News and World Report as one of the best in the country. Here, we achieve amazing breakthroughs that change lives. From groundbreaking cancer therapies that offer new hope to young patients, to advanced heart procedures that save lives, we partner with families to conquer challenges and achieve extraordinary outcomes. Choose the best care for your child at chla.org.
Hey, it's Travis.
And DeMarco.
Hey, accidents can be shocking, devastating, and difficult to deal with, which is why you should never deal with them alone and have family on your side.
Joseph S. Normand and his trusted team are family, and they're here to help you achieve the maximum compensation you deserve.
You know, when my son was in an accident, we called Joseph at 213-747-2000, and he was able to help.
You have many choices in a legal team, but family always comes first.
Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand.
This season, get premium tech that inspires joy from Dell Technologies. Bring projects to life with the XPS 16. It delivers supercharged processing for enhanced productivity and freedom to express yourself. Performance-class Dell PCs with Intel Core Ultra processors deliver a dedicated engine to help accelerate AI. Enjoy free shipping, Dell rewards, and expert support. When you get a Dell PC with AI, it gives back. Shop now at Dell.com/deals.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
Here we go. It is Factor Cap time.
Factor Cap
on the Travis and DeMarco Show. Each weekday around 10:30, producer Emily serves up what's going down, and fun and frivolity ensues. Special thanks to the law offices of Joseph S. Normand for making Factor Cap possible.
It's Joseph S. Normand. It's Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN. And if you've been hurt in an accident, let me help you. Call my office at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000.
Let's do it. Factor Cap.
Right now.
Take it away, producer Emily.
Welcome to Factor Cap.
All right, well, producer
Aloha.
Emily. Oh, hello.
Howdy, howdy.
Buenos días.
Yo paseo.
Yo no sé.
Yo paseo.
¿Qué onda? Oh, damn, you guys all have all this stuff. Well, something similar, kind of.
Yeah.
All right, so, that's different. So I read that KD, you know, he mentioned why he's still single. And the quote was, still rolling solo because I'm not dealing with the headache of debating with a woman who can't name my MVP year or break down a pick and roll. Got me thinking. All right, I know we're all taken, but if we were in the dating phase, would you guys really care for the person that you're dating to know all your stats in DeMarco's case, or for us to really want to talk about work after we're done with work? Factor Cap. Trav, I'm going with you first.
No, Cap for me. I don't care if you don't know which end of the baseball bat to hold or the difference between a hockey puck and a tennis ball. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I am not interested in continuing that. Now, that being said, my wife, Susan, she's a huge sports fan. She likes having it on. She likes talking about it. But that's her choice. It's not because I like it. She just happens to like sports. But if I walked out of here and no one asked me, or not no one, but like my family members wanted to talk about anything but this, absolutely wonderful.
You'll talk sports all day.
Sure.
Yeah. The one thing I can't stand is doing the show again when you leave here. Like, what'd you guys talk about today?
Yeah, turn it on.
Right.
Jim Rome, who I worked with for a long time, said something that I've always thought it's the truest thing that I heard him say about that topic.
Yeah.
When they say, what do you think about the Rams, the Lakers, the Dodgers, SC, that's just an excuse for them to tell you what they think. They're actually not even going to listen to what you say.
That's usually what I do. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you tell me, I just sit there and listen. But
Hey, what about you?
This is fact. I want you to know if I'm about to put you on lifetime scholarship,
Wait a minute.
Which is what you'll be if you marry KD. You're done working. I don't care what you're doing in life, what your career path was. You married one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Your job is his wife. So if I'm going to put you on scholarship, you should know everything about me.
Hell no. Oh, hell no. I got so much to clap back for.
She's not your employee.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Thank you, Travis.
Yeah.
You should know everything about me.
It's supposed to be a partnership, you know.
Exactly.
What partnership is this? You're marrying Kevin Durant.
Hopefully
Does she have a shoe deal?
I'm not
Does
saying
she
that
have
he's.
championship
I'm not saying
rings?
that he's not the breadwinner, DeMarco.
I'm just
I
saying.
understand that. I'm just saying that she shouldn't
Can
have
she
to
score 40?
She shouldn't have to memorize his basketball reference page.
You should know something about him. You should know about his MVPs.
How many did you average your freshman year at UT, KD? I don't know. Okay, you're off the list.
You should know that. Yes. Just saying. When you're applying for a job, you know about the company, right?
What was the question?
Yeah, I guess. I don't think it's her occupation, though.
Yes.
I think this is where we diverge in our opinion.
I have a very strong. I've never met your wife, but I have a strong opinion that she is the complete opposite of what you just described.
Oh, you mean like she doesn't listen to when I'm on the air?
No, I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying like.
Does she listen, by the way?
No.
Ever?
Well, yeah, she does.
Okay.
And if she's not listening, someone she knows.
She has ears to the ground, even if they're
I'm
not
going to hear
hers.
about this later.
Oh, yeah, you
Is that
are.
where you're going? Yeah.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out how the rest of your day might go.
Well, I have a Thursday nighter. So
Oh,
You gotta-
she's like long day.
Smart man. Smart man.
What about you, Briones? Would you care? Factor Cap.
No, I'm with Trav. No, I don't care about that stuff. Like, I'm gonna meet you, and you're like however you are. I'm like I am, and if it's gonna work, we're gonna find common ground. And,
Yep.
and that's what's gonna make it work. Not because you know what I'm talking about, or the
What was your
Lakers or
GPA
Dodgers.
your sophomore year at Mount
exactly.
Sac?
Who cares?
Okay. Oh, sorry. There's no sounder for the next one, right?
No, you're good.
All right. So a majority of Californians are considering leaving the state. A poll said that they polled 1,000 people, and because of issues including economy, immigration policy, and even the upcoming election, a lot of people are trying to roll out. 56% actually polled that they would leave California. And I understand we live in a very expensive city, but Factor Cap, would you actually leave California? DeMarco, I'll go with you first.
Oh, no, Cap. No, ever. Yes, I did once. It was 8 years, and all I did was pine away about coming back. Yeah. I'm born here.
You're talking about your time in St. Louis.
Yeah, born here, raised, and 5 years in Seattle. That was close enough.
I was going to say, yeah.
Still on the coast. I can
Yeah.
still get home. But, yeah, born here, raised here, and the finality is going to be here. Yes.
There's a line that Texans say, I was born here and I live here, and if God willing, I'll die here.
That's
right.
yes.
So, have I considered? Absolutely. for all the reasons, not all the reasons, but the economics of California are bananas.
Yeah.
I don't want to be working when I'm 75 years old. And I don't know if that can be true and be in California at the same time. So do I want to leave? Absolutely not. Might I need to leave? Perhaps. Now, what will prevent that from happening is Susan has declared it a non-negotiable. She is not leaving. She's like, you can go wherever you want. I'm not going with you if it's outside of California. So we'll see. But yeah, I want to retire, and that's borderline impossible in California doing what I do.
How long have you known that she would never leave California?
Her entire life. When we moved to Houston,
kind of like something you know about her before you got.
Yeah, when I told her, hey, I got fired from Rome, and I got hired in. I said, hey, I got a new job. Oh, that's great. Where? Houston. The look on her face was, is this the end of the line? Is this it?
Wow.
And we made it through. And then when she was only there for a year, and we came back, and when we're flying back to California, and the look on her face is never again.
Yes,
never again.
We got a lot in common.
Yeah.
What about you, Baronis?
Look, for somebody who traveled, for like 4 or 5 years, whatever, and I would work in different states. Man, there's nothing when I would fly back home, I was like, man, look, yes, I wish I could be in New York. Yes, I wish I could be in Florida, Miami, whatever. But when I come home, it's home.
It is.
Regardless of what happens, it's home.
I'm never lost here.
Yeah.
No, and there's nothing like it. It's for all of us, it's the best place to be.
Ever.
It's also wildly expensive.
It's okay.
It is. And
you can wear shorts around Christmas time.
Yes. But the median income in California now exceeds $900,000.
That's the median home price, right? Because I read it the first way. That's the home price.
The median price of a home is
I read it just like you did, Laura.
Whoa.
Because I read that, I'm like, there's no way that's true.
That's crazy.
There's no way the median income is nearly $1 million.
I was like, I don't make nothing close to that.
House prices, yes. That could be the number.
The other states, just kind of following up, that people are also moving outward and migrating out of. Illinois was one, and I love Illinois, but they were saying like there's a lot of things there, but also the cold doesn't.
Illinois
people can't
gets
do it.
freezing.
See, Baldwin Park High School back there, Illinois. This fool.
This is why I don't like working with you guys.
Here are the places I'll go.
Wait, how did we get lumped in with him? He's making fun.
No, because
he's here.
Yes.
We're guilty by association.
I've told Greg, you know what? I'm the last option to fill in for Emily, not because I don't love everybody else, but I hate.
She read that in Spanish, by the way. Illinois.
Sorry, Trav, you were saying?
No, I'm just saying that Illinois has seasons in winter, and it's flat, and it's ugly.
And cold and
like,
hot.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. The summers are bad. The winters, falls and springs, not so bad.
Beautiful.
Look, I'll go to Colorado. I'll go to Oregon. But the rest of it,
Colorado.
Yeah.
Let me know when you leave. I'll buy your house.
Okay. By the way, I'm putting the Cooper Kupp second-round draft pick
There you go.
tax on it. Yeah, like if you want it, you're gonna have to pay for it. That's for sure.
All right, I'm going to do a quick one. So I saw, Travis and I were talking about this when we saw the National Days, and it's National Bologna Day.
Oh, yeah.
Bologna?
Bologna Day.
Bologna, like my bologna has a first name?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Yes.
the one.
Okay, yeah.
So I want to know, Factor Cap, you've eaten bologna in the past year.
Oh.
And I'm going to start with Trav
Okay,
first.
yeah. Go ahead.
I think it's Cap, but I couldn't swear it because you know what, one of my favorite, the go-to sandwich, like kind of the control group for a deli is an Italian sub.
Yes.
Like I think that's the thing that you can tell how they're doing based on how they make their Italian.
Okay.
I'm sure at some place I've gone to a deli and there's been bologna in that sandwich.
Bologna in
You know what I
there.
mean? But
you would know, right? It's
there's
distinctive taste.
ham, there's bologna, there's salami, there's capicola, there's mortadella, there's all these, like maybe
make
it's
it
just
hidden
in there,
Yeah.
and I've eaten it, but I can't remember the last time I chose bologna or was
bought
served bologna.
Yeah.
So I think it's Cap, but I couldn't swear to it.
Cap too, yeah. I mean, not because of I haven't had bologna in years.
Bologna's kind of gross. Yeah,
It
but
is.
can I make a small case for bologna?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
The pop-up bologna? When you fry it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You put a little butter in the pan and you fry the bologna till it gets crispy and it curves.
Little bubble. Yeah.
Little mustard on toasted bread.
Yes.
That's a pretty good sandwich.
That's how we
Like
knew it was
melted
done when it
cheese?
pops up.
Yeah.
That's pop-up
And
bologna.
yeah.
Melted cheese,
There
man.
you
That
go.
was the to-go. What about you, Briones?
Nah, man, we get that ham. You know, go to the grocery store. You ask for the food. That's a brand, FUD food. And then they cut it for you, bro. Yeah, like I stick with ham and I stick with turkey and then bologna or bologna, whatever. No thanks.
Bologna's never, but bologna when you fry it in the pan, it
back
gets a
in
little
the day.
crispy on the edge and crispy on the part where it domes.
Yes.
Quickly, spam. What is that? Pork is just pork.
Yeah, it's all the stuff that's left after
You're
they
asking
butcher
too many
the animals.
questions. Just eat it.
By the way,
No, it's good.
I was just gonna say, you know what's not gross? Spam.
It's like the commercial,
Yeah.
pork favor.
Yeah, pork
favor?
favor.
Wow.
Yeah. It's if you fry spam, you cube it, you fry it, it gets crisp, tastes like bacon.
Yes.
It's
we went
not
through a
the
spam
worst thing in the
phase.
world.
It was just the jelly thing on top that got
Yeah,
me.
no. Don't
Yeah,
look
the
at it
fat
when it
layer
comes
got
out of the
me.
can.
Yeah.
That's
No,
unpleasant to look at. But
don't
once
do
it's in the can, chop it up and don't do that ever again.
That's what it sounds.
Thought you were.
That's what it sounds like.
No.
It does.
It does. Well, look, that's just canned food. Okay, listen. When you have a can, like I don't care if it's chili or spam or anything else, when you pour it out, and I'm not going to do it, it
No.
makes that noise.
Chili doesn't make that noise.
Yeah, it does.
It just goes.
No, because if you get certain kind, it forms like a log, and you have to loosen it up with a spoon.
Oh, that just
and
sounds.
then it makes the DeMarco noise.
Oh, my God.
Don't do it again.
Wow.
Jack Flaherty, Game 1 starter, coming up next. It's Trav and DeMarco, 710. Oh, by the way, Factor Cap is brought to you by the law offices of Joseph S. Normine. Family always comes first with Joe. If you're in an accident, give Joe a call. 213-747-2000. That is 213-747-2000. 213-747-2000. Or, of course, you can go online at normandlegal.com. It's Trav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Here we go. It is your cue to call on a Ticket Thursday. Caller number 7 right now at 877-710-ESPN. You win a pair of tickets to tomorrow night at Casa Los Angeles for Game 1 of the World Series, the official Dodgers watch party at Cosm LA. Experience the game in shared reality, unlike anything you've ever seen before. Caller number 7 wins right now on a Ticket Thursday on 710 ESPN.
Take a sip of sunshine this season with Milagro Tequila. What's up, guys? It's D-Far. Milagro Tequila is made from 100% blue agave, crafted for bright flavor and exceptional smoothness. Enjoy the freshest margaritas with Milagro Silver, mix up some palomas with Reposado, or simply sip Milagro Añejo on the rocks. Milagro at your favorite retailer, in stores, and online. Welcome to the brighter side of tequila. Milagro Tequila. Must be 21 and over. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hey, it's Travis here from my friends at Mike Thompson RV. Never miss a moment. Get on out there, see the world, pack up the family, and go on an RV trip. Those can be the absolute best because you can easily take detours, extend that trip. Who doesn't want to do that? 4 locations around Southern California, LA, Orange County, San Bernardino, and Riverside. So no matter where you are, they got you covered and available all over the Southland. Now available, no monthly payments from now until January 2025. In store and online at MikeThompson.com.
Everyone knows Earl Hershiser has won numerous awards for his performance on the field. But off the field, he's a great humanitarian, a true friend and partner of mine, and a real bulldog when it comes to business.
Baseball taught me to work hard and respect people. Rotolo Chevrolet does both, and that's why I joined the team.
Rotolo Chevrolet has been Dealer of the Year for 12 straight years. Like Earl, we know something about winning.
I believe they call that a dynasty.
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Clooney, Beyonce, maybe Elvis, a clown. Geez, deciding on a costume gets harder every year. And now the top reasons to visit Morongo.
Clay Cookware Gift Giveaway. Get a 4.7 quart terracotta pot when you earn 500 points on your rewards card. The 29th.
And the number one reason.
We're giving away a Maserati in the High Limit Slot Room this Sunday. Start earning entries the 24th. Drawing at 8 p.m.
Morongo, good times.
Hey, LA, let's talk trash. Food waste, that is. Tossing your food scraps in the regular trash sends them to landfills where they release harmful gases like methane. Fight global warming by simply sorting your food scraps and placing them in your green bin. It's quick, it's easy, it helps protect our planet. Ready to do your part? Visit cleanla.com or call 888-CLEAN-LA for more tips. This message funded by Cal Recycle.
This is the story of the one. As a warehouse manager, her job is to transform chaos into clarity and to see patterns where others see problems. Luckily, she's got a partner who shares her perspective. Grainger offers over 1 million industrial-grade products, backed by real person support and in-depth online resources, so she can tackle every task with precision and turn potential setbacks into streamlined success. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Good morning, Doctor.
Doctor?
Hi, Doctor.
Doctor?
Dr. Jackson's practice is growing.
What do you mean we're still short-staffed?
He needs a good patient doctor.
How do we not have enough doctors to doctor all these patients?
And he doesn't have the patience to sift through hundreds of resumes.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
So we're talking about vacation and
Illinois.
She said she wants to go to Illinois. So I was like, why don't you go to Arkansas?
Arkansas? Or Laura,
Louisville.
Can I put you on the spot for a sec?
Sure.
Yeah.
Salem is the capital of which city? Which state directly north of California?
Salem?
Yeah. So Portland is in this state.
Oregon.
There you go. See, she got that one.
What
right.
were you looking for?
I thought we might get an Oregon.
Oregon? Oh, okay.
No, Oregon.
Okay, she got it.
Oregon.
So leave her alone, Jorge.
She said Arkansas.
No, wait. Dude, with me. Do not put that on me,
no.
bruh. I'll take the Illinois all day.
Yeah, you did do an Illinois, and I went.
Yes, I did.
Like, what?
Yeah.
What was the other one? I did it too.
Where's Las Vegas?
Where's Las Vegas?
What state?
Nevada.
Huh?
Nevada.
No, but say it in English.
Nevada.
Yeah, okay.
So
I've heard
anyways,
Nevada. There's
what's the
stuff
other-
going on.
What is it? Louis? I said Louisville or something.
That's
like
not
that.
wrong.
Louisville.
So there's a whole thing. There are
Yeah.
3 correct ways to pronounce that city
Can I
in
guess?
Kentucky. Yeah.
Louisville,
Yeah.
Louisville,
Yes.
and Louisville.
Louisville.
Those are it.
That's it.
See,
That's
okay.
it.
I got
Same
so
with New Orleans.
Yeah.
There's
No.
New Orleans, and Nolens.
Nolens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So when I was doing the Sedano and Cap show, I said that, and they're like, "You mean Louisville?" And I was like, "Oh, I was like, I heard people say it that way when I was there."
Louisville, Louisville, and Louisville.
Yeah.
Okay. See,
Tom Jackson.
Boom, y'all.
From?
From Illinois.
Illinois.
Just
Illinois.
east of Illinois. Just east of. I'm glad we did a little geography lesson on the Trav
No
and
doubt.
DeMarco
Yes, sir.
show today.
Remember Cow?
What?
Cow. California, Oregon, Washington.
Oh, yeah. I've never heard it put like that. But
Really?
That's,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Really? I've never heard that before in my life.
No, me neither.
Telling you, Baldwin Park High
Yeah.
School.
Never. Wow.
I heard it more like walk.
No.
Washington, Oregon, California.
Because
okay.
my niece is what, 9, and like, you know how they're learning all these stuff when they were little.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Nina, cow," and I'm like, "Damn, I'm fat, but
No,
damn,
yeah.
girl."
Whoa. Yeah, well, you're not so great either, lady.
Right.
I was like, "All right,
Well,
mommy,
you know
I
what? I
see
can
you."
feed myself.
She looked at me kind of like, what did I say, right? And she goes, "Look, cow, California," and they were teaching them to say it.
All right.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That works out.
Yes.
That works out. So we've covered your buddy dirt road and geography
Yes.
today. These are the things that we've talked about.
And colitas.
And you hitting buildings with trucks.
With trucks. Wait.
And
No.
colitas.
No, we did. We talked about Flaherty starting.
No, we haven't.
No.
No. Yesterday we did.
Not really.
I thought we
We
did.
mentioned that he was the starter.
Because Yamamoto could have 2-7.
No, not that.
2-7.
So if you said the Dodgers have 3 starting pitchers, right? Like
Yeah.
Knack, we're done with that. He's not going to start in the postseason, and that's fine. That's no disrespect to him. It's Yamamoto, Buehler, and Flaherty. Those are your 3 guys, and we were talking about who would you want to see pitch the most games.
Baseball ace goes first.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I thought that the decision would be between Yamamoto and Buehler, who goes there, because whoever pitches first is the guy that probably most likely has a chance to pitch 3 times if you need him, if you have to have it. I think that's why Cole is going first for the Yankees. Game 1, maybe game 4 or 5, and then if you all hands on deck in a game 7, kind of Madison Bumgarner situation. That's why Flaherty is pitching game 1, because of what's going to happen in game 7, and we'll do that next. We'll talk about why exactly that's set up the way that it is. At first, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense at all. It makes perfect sense.
You read my mind.
Yeah, that's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. NextGen is the official heating, plumbing, and AC company of SoCal sports fans, right? NextGen, they are the best in the business, backed by thousands of 5-star reviews, which include me, right? I've had NextGen out to the house a couple of different times. The guys at NextGen are unbelievable. They know their stuff inside and out, and they're going to take unbelievable care of you. And they got so many different things that they can hook you up with right now, right? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about an $88 drain cleaning. Expert plumbing. They're going to come in. They're going to give you a camera inspection. And we've all got that one drain in our house. Maybe it's a bathtub. Maybe it's a sink that just doesn't, like, you turn the water on and it goes down eventually, but it takes way longer than it should. Get that cleaned up with NextGen. Here's how you do it. 833-3-NEXTGen. 833-3-NEXGEN today to take advantage of that $88 drain cleaning special. Or, of course, you can go online at nextgenairandplumbing.com to schedule your appointment. One more time, 833-3-NEXTGen.
877-710-ESPN. You win tickets to Cosm Los Angeles for tomorrow night. Game 1 of the World Series and the official Dodgers watch party. Experience it unlike anything you've ever seen before in shared reality at Cosm Los Angeles. Just keep listening all day for your chance to win tickets in to Cosm LA for tomorrow night on a Ticket Thursday on 710 ESPN.
Hey guys, it's producer Lindsay. Listen up, sports fans. Gear up for your next game day hang with your friends. What's on the menu? Sliders, wings, chips, and salsa? Well, all your favorite game day foods go great with Stella Rosa wines, a semi-sweet and semi-sparkling wine that must be served chilled. Stella Rosa can be found at your local retailer, so remember to grab a couple bottles next time you shop. Nothing sweeter than a cold glass of Stella Rosa and watching your team compete. Please celebrate responsibly.
Friday night, your USC Trojans are back at the Coliseum as they take on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights this Friday. Coverage kicks off at 6 p.m., and you'll hear the game and all the coverage on Talk Radio 790 KABC. That's right, hear USC on 790 KABC this Friday. Friday's game presented by Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. Come on out and cheer your Trojans. USC Rutgers, Friday night coverage at 6 p.m., kickoff at 8 from the Coliseum. Hear it all on 790 KABC.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Join 710 ESPN and Children's Dental Fun Zone for a smile-worthy celebration on Sunday, October 27th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. as the doors open to Children's Dental Fun Zone in Colton. Kids can dress up in their favorite costume and visit the trunk or treat. Parents meet the doctors and staff and enjoy food, games, raffles, and giveaways. 1280 East Washington Street in the city of Colton. Visit their Instagram at CDF Zone or visit their website, cdfzone.com.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show, now mornings 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
So we got the Rams and the Vikings coming up Thursday Night Football tonight. What are you going to do? So we're done here in about an hour, give or take.
Yeah.
Kickoff is at 5 o'clock, 5:15.
Yes.
How are
I
you
got to be
spending
there
your
by
time?
4. So,
Okay.
well, I got to make sure to text my wife and know where she's going to be.
Oh, she
'cause
coming
I'm
to the
not
game?
going home after that last conversation.
She could be waiting for you at the entrance of SoFi Stadium.
La chancla, everything.
She may be here already. See, so if you don't see me tomorrow, you know what happens. But I think I'm gonna go home first. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
No. God, no.
I'm excited to get over there. Going to get set up. I'm going to go through the press box. Going to go be disappointed that the coffee machine's broken again.
Really?
Be like, it's been broken for 2 seasons
And that's
now.
a good coffee machine, too.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best.
At SoFi?
Yeah.
Where?
In the press box.
In the press
They
box.
have one of those fancy coffee machines. It's just never works.
I've never been to the coffee there. It's great coffee. Oh, I'll be there next time.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not there very
You're going to get there at 2? You start at 2.
I will park at around 2. No, I start at 3.
You start at 3. Okay.
Yeah. Then go in there,
Get there,
my
post up.
Uncrustable.
That's
They
nice.
have a whole refrigerator full of Uncrustables if you're interested. And then go from there.
I feel bad for you guys.
Why?
I'm going to go get carnitas after.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Are you going to go to El Momo?
No, closer right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds
Nice.
good. Leave a little in the fridge for tomorrow morning. Right? Just
Wait, I was
One or
going to say
two?
something. Never mind.
Oh, we found a place. I forget do you remember the name of it? The Instagram thing that I sent to you?
Oh, taco, Tijuanazo.
Yeah.
Tijuanazo.
Wednesday we're going. You want to go?
Where are we going?
If not, we can go to Carnita Spot.
Yeah.
El Momo.
It sounded like you said Tijuana.
Tijuanazo, that's what it's
Tijuanazo.
called. Tijuana style
Oh.
tacos.
He doesn't eat meat, though.
Well, they have.
I'm sure they have veggie stuff there.
fried veggie
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
A vegan taco truck.
It's not a vegan taco. Just give me the veggie.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wait, there's really
that
good.
does sound. Yeah.
There's good vegan spots though. Like if you want, there are vegan.
That would bum
places.
me out watching you eat a vegan
Laura, if
taco.
I'm going to go
now
to
that I think
Carnita
about
Spot,
it.
you think I'm going to have for vegan?
Hell no, but I'm saying
now
if he
Beto's
wants
going
to
to think
go.
I'm ordering vegan tacos.
No, I don't think you're ordering them, but like
Yeah.
I didn't. I keep forgetting that
Yeah, me
you
too.
don't
Sorry.
eat meat.
There's other stuff there we can eat.
You
Anyway,
need a big
so
stack of tortillas. What are you going to eat?
historically speaking,
All
well,
carbs.
tortillas plain are good sometimes. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Hechas a mano, yes.
With
See?
little salt.
Yeah,
Travis, and you
I-
roll it up like this,
Go
bro.
all day, my man.
dude.
Or the flour ones, you put
Oh.
a little butter when they're done by hand.
Okay.
And
All right.
roll them up. Yes.
Like a
Yes.
like a
Like a little,
popsicle?
Like
Just
that.
like a little-
Like a little
like a
roll.
taquito.
all day.
Okay.
And you can drink beer all day. See? Aha.
beer's good.
With
Who
the
doesn't like that?
So, okay, so historically speaking, I
Doesn't
thought
want to talk about his vegan
I
tacos.
thought I knew sport. No, but I thought I knew about sports. Your ace goes first, so you can pitch him more than once in a series to win the World Series.
Yeah.
I never thought that would be Flaherty.
It's not. They're setting this up for Game 7, Game 6 and 7. I would be really surprised.
They're
if
setting it up for Game 6 and 7.
I
Okay.
think so. I think that's what this is. I think the reason Flaherty goes first is so Flaherty can go 5th, if that makes sense.
First and 5th.
Yeah, because this is going to be a 6 or a 7 game series. I'd be really surprised if it's over prior to that.
Okay.
And by having Flaherty go first and have Yamamoto go second, it lets Yamamoto pitch on his full 6 days of rest in Game 6. So basically, if you put him in 5 with in Game 1 with some off days, it doesn't line up quite perfect the way you would like to do it.
You may not get him back.
No, you would get him back, but
yeah.
you would not have him back. You'd have him back for 5 or in that area. You want him 2 and 6. And Buehler, if he goes 3, could also go 7. And if you're talking about Buehler in Game 3,
Okay.
Buehler on the road, I think is your best bet. Buehler's the one guy, and I'm pretty sure this is a big part of why they did this. Dodger Stadium tomorrow night is going to be rocking, but it's going to be rocking with Dodger fans.
Yes.
Game 2, same thing. Game 3, you're going into Yankee Stadium, the biggest stage in Major League Baseball, World Series. First time they've been in the World Series since 2009. They got a really good team, blah, 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 blah. Walker Buehler will not be scared. He will not be, and scared's probably too big of a word for anybody else. It will not be too big for him because that dude doesn't give a damn with stuff like that. He's going to show up and go.
The environment will not get to it. But 3 I got, but go ahead. Yeah.
You get him in 7 too. That way, by the time he comes back for 7
3 to
again,
7.
he's in 3 and he pitches 7 again, and he's on his proper rest. And it would allow you in that situation to use Flaherty out of the pen if you had to. Yamamoto, if he pitches Game 6, is probably the one guy who's not available. So the way that they said at first, it's like, no, Yamamoto and Buehler need to be 1-2, but I think they got it right.
That's what I
think
thought.
you kind of put your first guy out there, but what's most advantageous for him at home. Let's go do this. I don't need Jack Flaherty in Game 6 or 7. I like him in Game 1
2
and 5.
questions. So Buehler is on 4 days rest?
Yes, 4, 5. Yes,
and Yamamoto needs
6.
6.
That's how he's always pitched. That's how they tried to set him up this year. That's the routine that he's
How many
used
guys in your history have gone on 6 days rest for a career?
It's new. It's new.
This is a new thing with him.
Relatively new. You know who pitched on 6 days rest?
Who?
Clayton Kershaw the last couple of
that
years.
worked.
You know who else does
Okay.
it?
Who?
Shohei Ohtani. Like there are
That's
just some guys you
kinda
make
different.
special considerations for.
Okay, well, Shohei's different because he's a hitter.
Yeah.
And then a pitcher. But
Yeah.
I thought that Yamamoto was going to be your ace. And it seems to me, tell me if I'm wrong, like you're giving away game one?
No.
Because he's not your best pitcher.
He's not your best pitcher, but you're not giving it away. He's a good pitcher. He's not your best guy, but it's not like you're throwing Kasperius out there. You're not giving it away. He pitched twice in the post against the Mets. Once he threw a shutout. He was terrific. The other ones he got his head taken off. This is who knows.
It's baseball.
It's baseball, and I think it's more baseball with him. Like you've heard me say this a million times. Dodger fans have heard me say this a million times. Their best pitcher is Yamamoto. Just flat stuff. It's Yamamoto. ESPN did a thing where they ranked every guy in the series, like all 52 of them. Yamamoto was ahead of Cole.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's how good of a pitcher he is.
That's why this maneuver or decision looks goofy to me. If he's your usually your ace goes first.
Let me tell you
but
this, though.
He's on 6 days, different math. I get it.
It's different math, and it's a different time. Think about how the Dodgers got here, and this is why I think 3, 4, 5 is what the Dodgers are mostly positioning themselves for in a large regard. 3, 4, 5 are played 3 days in a row. You're going to have to lean on your bullpen. In one of those games, it's just going to flat out be a bullpen day.
Yes.
Okay, so whoever pitches the day before the bullpen day or leading into 2 other starting pitching days, your bullpen is going to be asked to do a whole lot 3 days in a row.
Either way, okay.
So you need to make sure that your starters on the back end. I think that's where this turns.
And no ego thing. If you're the ace and they say you're not going first.
No.
Okay.
I don't think any of the Dodger pitchers are kind of like you're disrespected. Like if you did this to Garrett Cole and pushed him to like the third game, that would be a little weird. But I don't think any of the Dodgers are at that level right now.
With Yamamoto.
With anybody. Like their guys need to pitch in the spot that gives the team the best spot to win.
And good job by Dave. Everybody is no, seriously, good job by Dave if you can do this, because sometimes it is ego and you put the guy out first, even though you know the math might be wrong, but because it's Baumgartner or it's Cole, I got to put him out first.
Good job by whoever makes those decisions.
Good job,
It's probably
Dave.
a better way of doing
and
that.
I looked, Flaherty has never faced Judge. He's never faced.
That's hard to believe.
Faced Stanton. Yeah, so that
especially Stanton. They were in the National League together for a long time.
That favors the pitcher, correct?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Again, it's there. None of this makes any sense. It is all, what do you got tonight? Like the Dodgers are here because their bullpen was historically terrific for that series against the Padres and the Mets. They could start tomorrow night and just be back to their regular selves. And it's like, hey, what the heck happened? Nothing happened. It's just you keep pitching these guys. The more you pitch them, the more likely it is that a less than perfect outing is going to pop up. They've been borderline perfect for the last 2 weeks. That's asking a lot from a group of guys to be perfect for 2 weeks. And that's basically what they've been. And for me, DeMarco, I think that's where it turns. It turns on that bullpen. It's going to be much more on how do you manage innings 5 through 9 than how you manage innings 1 through 5. 1 through 5, if they pitch well, great, but how do you get to the end of the line?
Where are the Yankees staying while they're here?
Because
that's the bar you want to go to. That's the spot you want to be at right now, wherever they are. Come on. That hotel and then that bar at the bottom?
Because they're going to be there or because there's going to be people there that are trying to get to them?
Both. Yeah. If KD wants to get married, go there. That person I described is going to be there.
I don't think those are the people you want to marry. Just if I could be a relationship counselor,
guaranteed
if
they know
they're
his
there
stats.
because they're supposed to be there, then I don't think that's your future wife or whatever.
Guaranteed.
That might
Come
be
on.
your next best friend, but I don't know if that's your future companion.
If that's what you're looking for, head to where the Yankees are this weekend.
And you're a football player, so you guys played one day.
One day.
And when you go to the Super Bowl, you were in town for a week.
Yes.
Or at least most of a week.
We had a week.
Okay.
Sometimes it could be 2. It's back to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
From the end of
I'm
the
talking like your Super Bowl was in Atlanta?
Yes.
When did you get to Atlanta? On Monday?
On Wednesday.
So you're only there for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 5 days.
Thank God.
5 days.
Thank goodness.
How many days are you there to have a good time, and how many days are you there to take care of your business?
Vermeil gave us 1 day to have a great time.
Okay.
One day.
And you followed the rules.
And the next night, it was lockdown. We're going back to practice. Normal schedule. Guess what happened? Ray Lewis.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't have the white suit, do you?
No, I don't. But I'm just saying. It's out there.
Yeah. Okay, but the baseball thing is they play every day.
Yeah.
So it's they're they're obviously here by now, but baseball is more, hey, come in, play your games, get out. Like there's not a ramp up to this where you kind of hang out and get to meet the locals.
For baseball?
Yeah.
I thought they hang out. This is what they do. I got to be at the ballpark by 7 p.m.
Well, they don't show up and just put on their cleats and play.
But yeah, you don't have to like wake up at 10 and go hit anybody.
No, but you also have a game 3 days or 2 days in a row in this case. 3 days in a row if you're in New York. I'm asking
just
you.
Saying,
you're the pro.
I'm just saying.
You're the one that wants them to memorize your resume.
If you're looking for that sort of thing, I'm just saying, go be where the pinstripes are. In Los Angeles.
I would be surprised if Aaron Judge is shutting down the bar the next couple of nights. I'm just saying that would surprise me. If I walked into that bar and it's like, is that Garrett Cole doing tequila shots standing on the bar? I would be surprised.
They're not going to be drinking. All you got to just walk through because they're going to be there.
Hey,
just walk through and walk back.
Did you guys see the video with Halliburton with 3 girls congratulating 50 Cent because he's got a residency in Vegas?
Yes, I did see that.
So he's like, hey, I'm out of the club. Just want to say congratulations to my man 50 for his residency in Vegas. He's with 3 different
he met some people.
This is the biggest. It's like a Lou Ferrigno flex. What he did. Yes, like Mr. Olympia flex. That video he sent out.
This is Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with the message to 50 Cent.
It was just check me out.
Yes.
So to his point,
you want to make sure that everybody knows.
To
you
his
you can't let them not know.
Go ahead.
It's to his point. It's they're going to those bars for that.
I get that. Tyrese Halliburton is okay. Let me try one more time.
He gets it.
I understand what you guys are going shopping for. I'm well aware of what the market is.
Cochino.
What I'm saying is when you get to the World Series, that maybe for a night or two you put your biological needs aside.
Hey.
Don't become what I said earlier.
Yeah, don't be Laura after having some colitas. Yeah. Yeah, that maybe we do something else. I don't know. What do I know? Maybe I'm the weird one. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's talk about J.J. Redick and what he got done in the opener because we didn't get a chance to do enough of it yesterday. I really liked what I saw out of the Lakers on opening night, and they're going to, of course, play tomorrow, part of the Black Friday in L.A., where everybody's doing something on a Friday night. That's coming up next. It's Trav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN. This is a perfect example. There's a million things going on, right? The Lakers are playing. The Dodgers are playing. The USC football is playing. You're thinking, where do I watch all of this stuff? So if you've ever had trouble finding your favorite team's game, you can't find that matchup that you've been looking for. Too many channels, too many streaming platforms. Now you don't have to worry about it anymore. Where to watch has you covered on the ESPN app and ESPN.com. If you go to ESPN.com or you open up your ESPN app, in the upper right corner, there's a little icon that looks like a computer screen. Click on that, and every game, whether it's on ESPN or one of their networks or not, really any of the games, it's going to list everything you have. One-stop shop with one-click access to ESPN network streams and all other networks. Tens of thousands of events across sports and leagues, NFL, college football, men's and women's college hoops, NBA, NFL, or NHL, I should say, Major League Baseball, basically everything. It's on the ESPN app and ESPN.com. That's where to watch. ESPN.com/where to watch. Go check it out today, and all your games are right there.
Pair of tickets to tomorrow night at Casa Los Angeles for Game 1 of the World Series, the official Dodgers watch party at Casa LA. Experience the game in shared reality, unlike anything you've ever seen before. Caller number 7 wins right now on a Ticket Thursday on 710 ESPN.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, we're a nationally recognized leader in pediatric care, honored by U.S. News and World Report as one of the best in the country. Here, we achieve amazing breakthroughs that change lives. From groundbreaking cancer therapies that offer new hope to young patients, to advanced heart procedures that save lives, we partner with families to conquer challenges and achieve extraordinary outcomes. Choose the best care for your child at chla.org.
BTO is back. Bachman Turner Overdrive, featuring Randy Bachman, performing the greatest hits from BTO and the original The Guess Who. Saturday, November 2nd at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. BTO Live. Tickets on sale now at FantasySpringsResort.com. Don't miss the return of BTO in concert.
It's SUV month at Kia of Carson, and you can get sweet deals on the last of the 24 Tellurides and win a sweet night experience for you and 3 guests for just a test drive. Compliments of Kia of Carson and ESPN LA. We have great deals on our hybrids and plug-ins, as well as our all-electric models. So whether you decide to go with the Nero hybrid with an EPA estimated 53 mpg in the city or a rugged Telluride, we have the car and the deal for you all month at Kia of Carson. Visit KiaofCarson.com, or better yet, come test drive a new Kia for a chance to win a sweet experience.
Hey kids, Uncle Artie here from Pernia Law, here to tell you about a newer sponsorship deal with Matt Barnes, who has deep LA roots, former Bruin and pro basketball player for both LA teams.
If you're looking for the best possible results after an accident, call my guy, Uncle Artie, at Pernia Law. And there's never any upfront fees. They collect when you collect. And for the record, their win-loss record puts them in the top of the standings. That's 844-DIAL-UNC. That's 844-DIAL-UNC.
Trojan fans, want to go to the USC-UCLA rivalry game at the Rose Bowl? Just grab an icy cold Coors Light and visit CoorsLight.com/college football. Enter the keyword SCORE, and you got a shot to win your tickets to the game. It's all thanks to our great friends at Coors Light, the official beer of college football and proud partner of the USC Trojans on ESPN LA.
No purchase necessary. Starts 8/1/24. Ends 1/21/25 at 11:59 p.m. CT. Must be legal residents of 50 USDC, 21 years of age or older. Void where prohibited. Use keyword to get entries for keyword prizes. See official rules at www.CoorsLight.com/college football for entry instructions, keywords, odds, prices, and restrictions. Sponsor Molson Coors Beverage Company, USA, LLC. 250 South Wacker Drive, Chicago, Illinois, USA, 60606.
And tonight is the home opener for our Los Angeles Kings at Crypto.com Arena. Don't miss any of the action against the San Jose Sharks. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. and the puck drops at 7:30. Don't miss any of the action on the all-new ESPN LA app, your home this season for the LA Kings.
This is an announcement to all United States vehicle owners who own a 2003 or newer vehicle with a manufacturer's warranty about to expire, or no warranty coverage at all. With a struggling economy and the cost of living on the rise, Endurance is now offering an affordable, low-cost vehicle coverage plan to the general public. As of today, you could be one of millions of drivers that now may qualify to have your vehicle protected under this coverage and have all future covered auto repairs paid directly to the repair shop for you. You pick your plan. You pick your deductible. You even pick the repair shop. Roadside service, towing, and rental coverage is included. Get your vehicle protected now and save your wallet from costly vehicle repairs. A toll-free number has been established for you to call for your free 5-minute quote and to see if you qualify. The number to call is 800-298-9532. 800-298-9532. Again, that's 800-298-9532. Coverage, deductibles, and claims may vary. For details, go to endurancewarranty.com.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
It is the Travis and DeMarco Show right now, but let me remind you that after the Rams and Vikings tonight at SoFi, you're going to want to be at Hollywood Park Casino for the Rams post-game show. We will be broadcasting live. That will be me and Kirk Morrison recapping the game. We'll be joined by the good folks at Legends Attic, that they are there on site, and Tequila Mandala will be sampling for the crowd. It is the Rams postgame show live after Thursday Night Football tonight from Hollywood Park Casino. Park Party and Play at HPC, LA's premier card room, now open 24/7.
Are they still fighting in hockey?
Yeah,
it's
occasionally.
still in the sport, but it's not like it used to be.
It's not like it used to be, but
no goons.
Put it to you this way.
Okay.
I think if you went to 2 games, you'd almost be guaranteed to see one.
There's going to be one. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you like the fighting in hockey?
It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother you?
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't.
All right.
It doesn't bother me.
I love all combat sports, but
Yeah.
whenever a fight would break out in hockey, it would just turn my stomach.
Why?
I don't know why. It's like, why would you ruin this beautiful game with a fight right now?
I sound like a Canadian. It's part of the game.
I know.
I learned that.
Yes.
It's how they self-check each other.
Yes, you have to. This is how you
They
police the
police
game.
one another.
Police the game, and you keep it. Yes, I was just like a Dale Hunter.
Yeah,
wouldn't exist. Ty Domi.
Ty
That's
Domi.
the guy I want to fight.
You want to fight Ty Domi?
I want to fight Ty Domi.
So
I just
for
don't
people
like
that don't know, Ty Domi was one of the all-time enforcers.
Yes.
Like that's what he was out
There's
there
a couple
for. You want to
people
fight Marty McSorley too?
Not McSorley. He may hit me in the head with something. But Ty Domi and definitely Rudy Gobert.
Oh,
those are the two guys I want to fight.
So I think you could take. Here's where I think you're fighting Rudy Gobert.
That's two opposites now.
If I had to wager on it, I'm wagering on you.
Yeah,
because your low man wins.
Yes,
right. He's 7 feet 3 or 4.
I got to get inside.
You get inside. Yeah. The problem with that is he is 7'3".
He can reach me from like Cleveland. I know that's the thing. And Ty Domi, me and him would be a war.
When are we going? We can't go tonight. The home opener. You and I are both working tonight, but we got to find a day.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm in.
And can we make sure it's a Friday?
Ooh.
We're going to need the day off the next day. Because I
you
only know
wanna do-
one way to
you
go to a
wanna
hockey
do
game.
one of those.
I only know one way to go to a
Okay.
hockey game.
Bender,
Yes.
huh?
Yeah. I need to get 3 feet thick. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah.
I haven't heard it put quite like that, but I know what it
You know
is.
what I'm saying?
East Central across the street, huh?
Okay. Well, I may have to use that tonight.
I'm going home. Like I'm Ubering home, but I'm not East Centraling with you. But you do what you need to do. Yeah, I'm going home tonight. Long day today.
After the
Going home
game, you're
tonight.
going to make it home. You're going to make it home by like
11:30.
11:30.
Yeah, something like that.
And you're going to make it back for Friday?
Yeah. What?
I was going to call you out, but let me not.
What? Call him out for
Say
what?
you fumbled the bag
What did I do?
What'd you do?
because he could have had tomorrow off.
Oh, yeah, I
yeah,
did.
yeah.
I
Okay.
did. Yeah. Look, I like to be prepared.
Yes.
I'm a conscientious employee, and
You are.
I told Emily, I said, what was it, on Monday or Tuesday? My voice was going. I was doing all that kind of stuff. I'm feeling better now, but double dip today. I'm like, hey, when this usually starts to go, that's that. You
Yeah.
might want to have something scheduled for Friday or have a plan in place
Just
for
in
Friday.
case, yeah.
So Greg says to me today, you're off Friday? And
No.
I blew it. I should have said,
Yeah?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, because I think it was booked. What are you going to do?
Well, he's listening.
What are you going to do? Am I going to be happy tonight during the postgame show? I have a
I
good
hope
feeling
so.
about tonight.
We'll see. I'll hope so. We'll see what the Cooper Kupp thing does. And Puka Nacua may play.
That's what you
I
said.
think, yeah.
I'm
So usually on Thursday nights, when you get cleared, it has to be by 1 o'clock Pacific. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting patiently by my phone to see if he's going to play. He practiced.
Would that be a surprise? Because
No, hell no.
No?
He's only in his second year. Get your butt out
No,
there.
no. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that when he's healthy he shouldn't go, but when he got hurt originally, the speculation was he wouldn't be back until early November, and
Yeah.
here we are. It's October 24th. That's way
I
ahead
hope
of
I
schedule.
don't anger Dr. Clapper or anybody in the medical profession, but it's just a bursa. I know
Okay.
it hurts. Every time you tap that thing, it's going to feel like the first time you
Can
did it.
you
It's
not
very painful.
mask that pain a little bit?
You can, but I mean,
Yeah.
still, it's going to affect you. It's very, very painful. So it's one of those things that you can come back from. Like if I got hurt in a football game, this
Yeah.
is what I mean, and I'm in football player mode, and I know my knee's not right, but I don't know what it is, and they X-ray me, and they come back and say, "Oh, it's your bursa." Smile. They didn't say ACL. They didn't say PCL. They didn't say, whatever.
Yeah.
This is something I can come back from, and it's just like pain tolerance. Oh, good. Let's go. So as soon as that thing is ready to go for a guy in his second season, you're on the field, man. You're
Look,
getting paid to play now.
I think this is the hardest thing. The Rams have played, 6 games, right? They're 2-4. I don't know the answer to this question. Are the Rams not moving the ball and scoring touchdowns on offense because their offense is bad? Or are the Rams not moving the ball and scoring touchdowns on offense because the Rams don't have their most important offensive players?
Yes and yes. Okay, so Sean McVay admitted this to us a few weeks ago, me and JB, right before the coaches show, when he said, I have to reimagine my entire offense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you understand how serious that is.
Tell
the
me.
gravity. I have to reimagine. So everything that you were planning for, drafted for, practiced for, trying to work out to get to September, all that is now changed.
Because of my
because
personnel.
Cooper's out and Puka's out and Higbee was still out. So
By the way, you got 2 rookies on your offensive line all of a sudden.
And I've got some offensive line injuries. So all the stuff that we thought we were going to be able to do or try to do or set up in the future, we can't do now. Now we have to reevaluate and reimagine everything we're trying to do. So I don't want to say you're grasping at straws, but sometimes when you call plays in those situations, You're fact-finding. Yeah. Oh, we can do that.
Great way to put it.
Yeah, we can do that. Oh, we can come back to that play.
Yeah.
Usually by this time, you know that stuff by now.
They have not found that, what you just described, that, hey, that works. Like, they've had little bits and pieces. The one thing that has worked is Kyren Williams.
Yeah.
That Kyren has been really good. Scored, is it 8 or 9 weeks
in a row?
Nine in a row where he's gotten into the end zone. So that works, but in short goal line works less. You know, he's a little bit better once we get a little further out. They haven't found that guy that can win on the goal line in the passing game. They haven't. Matthew Stafford, and again, this goes back to, I don't know if he's just not playing well, doesn't look like he's playing well, or nobody would play well under these set of circumstances, but they got to find something pretty quick. And Cooper Kupp, I think, is going to give you a huge boost in, because if nothing else, he can win in those situations. They haven't had it all year.
It helps Matthew Stafford because when he calls or audibles or checks, he knows Cooper Kupp is feeling and thinking the same thing. And when the play breaks down, Cooper knows where to go. And he knows what Stafford's going to do. So you have that sixth sense, plus a guy that knows. Then how much do you think that helps your play calling? From the bench, what I'm going to spit out, I know they can run. Not like I hope they know this or let me pare it down some. I can just do what I do. So this will be the closest.
If I'm Minnesota, though, if I'm Brian Flores,
I'm sending the house.
Send the house in. Look, anybody but Kupp. We've seen what they look like without Kupp.
I don't think they can do that.
You can't do it?
No, I don't think they can do that because that would change what they do. They're going to come after you. Brian Flores is a blitz master, and he's great at getting home, and they do. So his thing is old 46 defense. I can get to you before you can get the ball out. So they're going to give Cooper Kupp his opportunities. The thing is, can Stafford figure that stuff out and get the ball out before he gets hit a lot?
He usually does.
He usually does. But I think he's going to pay a price for it because it's inevitable. This defense is good. They're opportunistic. They create a lot of takeaways. I think they're leading the league in picks. They're second in the league in sacks. And they've got 9 guys with at least with at least a sack on the team. So it's everybody, 9 guys. Okay. So this is going to be a painful one on Thursday night, but if he gets the ball out to Cooper Kupp, you can make hay against this defense.
How much does Kevin O'Connell help/hurt going up against a guy you know? Let's do that next. Let's talk about what the Vikings might bring, and specifically Justin Jefferson. I don't want to see him doing the gritty tonight, and I have a feeling I'm going to see him doing the gritty tonight. That's next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Google Play.
Download, tap, and bam!
You got 710 ESPN in the palm of your hand.
Clooney, Beyonce, maybe Elvis, a clown. Geez, deciding on a costume gets harder every year. And now the top reasons to visit Morongo.
Clay Cookware Gift Giveaway. Get a 4.7 quart terracotta pot when you earn 500 points on your rewards card, the 29th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Maserati in the High Limit Slot Room this Sunday. Start earning entries the 24th, drawing at 8 p.m.
Morongo, good times.
It's a Ticket Thursday on 710 ESPN. Keep listening all day for your chance to win tickets to experience Game 1 of the World Series and share reality at Cosm Los Angeles tomorrow night for the official Dodgers watch party. Listen all day at 710 ESPN.
When you're hiring for your business, ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology makes finding qualified candidates for your job easy. This made us wonder, what if the rest of the world was as easy as ZipRecruiter? Math problems wouldn't be so problematic.
Equals 42.
Escape rooms? Elementary. And summiting Everest would be a walk in the park. In the meantime, if you want to make your hiring easier, use ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Simple. So, see what the world is like when ZipRecruiter does the hard work of hiring for you. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Just like in sports, you can never predict an accident. It will come when you least expect it. Travis Rogers here with DeMarco Farr to tell you about our friend, Joseph S. Normand.
If you're in any accident, call Joseph at 213-747-2000. The team at Normand Legal is ready to help you and achieve the maximum compensation you deserve.
Call Joseph at 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. You have many choices in a legal team, but family always comes first.
Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. The law office of Joseph S. Normand.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Being young with unlimited energy to burn. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think you could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
All guys lose their edge when they turn 40. The body has less testosterone. That's why I take Nugenix Total T.
I've heard about Nugenix. That really works?
Since I started taking Nugenix, I'm lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. I feel more energized at work. It's even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try?
Yep, send a text. It's that easy.
Text POWER to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. It's the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now and they'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, their newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text POWER to 42424. That's POWER to 42424. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
To my tribe that flows in layers. Right now, fight is a
I've been accused of being, we don't have to get into specifics here, but
yeah.
I've been accused of being a height bully. Is that an accurate accusation?
Height bully?
Morales has called me that.
Height bully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I like to tease people that are short.
Oh, I do that all the time, and I'm short.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Am I wrong, though? Like,
no.
Certain people in certain roles feel like they should have a certain physical presence.
I need to
them.
be inspired.
Yes.
Not embarrassed. I got you. Yeah.
Nah, man. No, I can't
It's all
do
good.
that.
Can I read this to you?
Please.
This is from Eddie Carrillo?
Carrillo.
You know the guy?
I know of Eddie Carrillo on Twitter, if that's where you're reading this.
Yeah.
Yes, I know his tweets.
He's got the Dos Equis picture. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's famous then.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was just talking to me only. Okay.
Oh yeah, you can believe that. Yeah, sure.
I didn't know. Okay. The Yankees pitchers are out of the strike zone a lot.
Yeah.
And he capitalized a lot.
Yeah.
Just like the Mets were.
Yeah.
Is that
so?
Does that track?
I mean, yeah, it tracks, and I think this is a couple of things. Number one, what the Dodgers do really well is they don't chase. Like they are the best team in baseball.
So out of the strike zone, I mean they don't throw me strikes.
They will throw you strikes, but they're not going to try to get you out with strikes. The difference is I'm going to get ahead of you in the strike zone, but I'm going to try to finish you off out of the strike zone.
Okay.
Right? Dodgers, most of their hitters don't really chase.
You're trying to make me swing. Okay, I got you.
The reason Max Muncy is such a valuable guy is he doesn't swing at bad pitches. You may strike him out, but you also might walk him, and he also might hit one 400
I swear
feet.
that seems like the simplest thing to me. Just don't swing at anything out of the strike zone. Don't swing.
Well, it's hard. It's easy to say, hard to do.
Hard to see or hard to stop yourself from swinging?
Yes.
Both. Okay.
Like if a guy's throwing 97 miles an hour and it's a strike 50 feet of the way there, good luck saying, okay.
Tell me if this makes me a bad hitter. I know where I want to swing, and I'm looking right at that spot. If I see ball, swing, bang, it's gone.
That's how a lot of guys approach it. That I am looking for my pitch in my spot, and I'm not swinging at anything else until I get it, or 2 strikes. 2 strikes, I can't do that.
Okay, then I got to do. Okay.
Then I just got to find the baseball. But he's right. The Dodgers don't chase. The Yankees pitchers get guys out with chase. The problem with that, if you're the Dodgers, if the Dodgers can grind at bats the way they did against San Diego, the way that they did against the Mets, let me find this number
12, 15 pitches.
The Dodgers drew 55 walks so far this postseason. 55, that's a ton.
Yeah.
Okay? You got to have the lead. And when the Dodgers have been really good, when they've scored a lot of these runs, they've had the lead. I can be patient. I can wait. I'm not 3 runs behind. I'm not 2 runs behind. It's not the 5th inning. I got to make something happen. I got to try to get. when you got
so
the
you
lead.
mean you can't give up the lead. You can't be playing from behind.
To grind at bats is much easier when I'm ahead 3-1 than I'm behind 3-1.
Dodgers can stay in the moment and stay disciplined like they normally are. They can offensively take over this series.
You know how they lost to Arizona? You know how they lost to San Diego the last 2 years? Is the opposite of that.
They were trailing.
They were trailing. And the Diamondbacks and the San Diego pitchers last 2 years, strike one, strike two. Well, now I'm in charge. Right? As a pitcher, if I get strike one, I get to dictate this at bat. If you get ball one, now you're in charge of the situation.
You got to throw me a strike at some
point. You got it. And the lead changes all of that stuff. I think this is going to be a long series. I don't think that one of these teams is way better than the other. I think they're pretty evenly matched. Both. Think about it like this. You have the best record in the American League, best record in the National League. American League MVP in Judge, National League MVP in Ohtani. Their second best players are both guys. Mookie has won an MVP, and Juan Soto will win an MVP at some point. They're incredibly similar in what they're both kind of crown jewel franchises of Major League Baseball. I don't know if this is just one guy goes out there and steamrolls. They're too even. They're almost mirror images.
One of these guys
another.
is going to ball. You know this. One of these guys is going to take over the series.
Which guys?
Judge
Those
or
guys?
Ohtani. One of these guys. One of these superstars. These titans.
I think they're both going to be great.
But there's only room for one at the top. They can't both be great.
Why not?
Because
what if they're both great? What if they both have multiple home runs? They're both constantly in the middle of what's going on.
7 games will be 10-9.
That's what. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. It's going to come down to Alex Verdugo or Gavin Lux, who has a better series. You know what I mean? Like it's just those guys. Because look, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You think Juan Soto's going to be good?
Yes.
Me too.
Yes.
You think Mookie Betts is going to be good?
Absolutely.
Me too.
Wait, hold on. I hope.
No, Mookie will be great. Mookie's fine. He's Mookie Betts. He's going to be great.
We've cleared the postseason hiccups.
He's fine.
Okay.
He was terrific.
Then yes, go ahead.
Okay, so is Will Smith going to be good?
I hope so.
I think so, too.
At the plate or behind it? Either way, yes.
Right.
Okay.
Like you kind of know who you're going to get and who you're not. Teoscar, he's going to be great, right? Okay, I think so, too. Giancarlo Stanton, he's going to be good? I think he'll probably be.
Guaranteed somebody's not going to be great.
That's where it comes down to, like, which guy blinks first.
Yeah,
and you're much likelier to get a blink from a Verdugo or a Lux than you are Stanton or Ohtani, I think.
You think both guys can be MVP worthy?
Sure.
In the same series?
Sure.
Usually the story is one guy steps up and one guy flames out.
Everything has been, these two guys have been on equal, like Shohei Ohtani and Judge. Who's better? Well, you ask 100 people, you can get 51 and 49.
True.
Right?
Right.
They're so similar. It's going to come down to somebody that either overperforms a little bit.
Right.
And it won't be.
Steals the show.
It'll be, I don't know, Ryan Brazier. Hey, wait, Ryan Brazier pitched in 4 of these games and through 7 innings and didn't give up a run? Huh? What? Huh?
Wow. Right.
Yeah, and their guy, I don't know, Nestor Cortez spits the bit and they light him up.
One of my favorite pitchers of all
time. You like Nestor?
Oh my God, he's
because
so
you
funny.
like all that goofy wind-up stuff.
I love that nonsense. I love it.
I don't hate it either.
It's so tricky.
I don't hate it either. I'll be honest.
Come on.
If I were playing against him, I'd be like, dude, you're an idiot. But if you were on my team, I'm like, dude, that is awesome.
That's junky.
Yeah.
That's ugly.
He pump fakes his motion. It's pretty great.
Hilarious.
It's pretty great. Now, I'm optimistic. I'm not going to be pessimistic until there's a reason to be pessimistic.
See, I think you're over the hard part. You are. You're here. You're in the World Series. Now just enjoy it.
So, Laura, you're telling me that Andrew Friedman was on with Mason and Ireland yesterday talking about the Jack Flaherty decision.
Yeah.
Hit me.
Yeah, I mean, I think for Yama, it's something that with the time missed earlier this year, it was something that we never really got an opportunity to really acclimate him to a major league schedule before the year. The plan was to start to do that, just read and react based on how he's recovering. To where that could have put him in position, because the guy who goes game 1 is in position to go game 5 on regular rest, which for Yamamoto and what he's experienced in his professional career is short rest. And the game 2 starter has an off day between 2 and 3 and an off day between 5 and 6. So that gets him that extra day that Yamamoto is accustomed to. So that was a big driver. With the time missed, we didn't really get the chance to adjust Yamamoto's schedule at all, and didn't feel like the first time we should do that was the playoffs with the added intent.
Yeah.
Okay, explain that to me. That sounds like math.
Everybody in this order, everybody's on their regular rest. Not everybody's regular rest is the same. What Flaherty's regular rest is 1 and 5 based on the off days. What he's saying that if Yamamoto pitches game 2, there are 2 off days between game 2 and game 6, so he gets that extra day.
Keeps him on his schedule.
Keeps him on his schedule.
Okay.
Not the schedule. It keeps him on his schedule.
That makes sense. Okay. But how?
It's not going to come down to those guys. And with all due respect to Andrew Friedman, it's going to come down to whoever pitches after those guys.
True.
In those games. Look, if Yamamoto pitches 7 innings and gives up 1 run, great. Love to be wrong about that. I really don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen for anybody on either team. Whose ever bullpen is better wins the World Series.
Whose bullpen is better?
The Dodgers so far, but again, who cares? Whatever has happened has happened.
Throughout the season, they have a better bullpen than the Yankees.
Yes, but that doesn't mean they'll have a better bullpen starting tomorrow night.
As long as you can score and be disciplined at the plate.
Look, if the Dodgers score runs the way they've been scoring runs, they're going to win. They're scoring 9 runs a game. If they continue to play offensively the way they have, they're going to win because they're not going to give up 9 runs 4 times. I don't think.
The Yankees or the Dodgers?
The Dodgers.
The Dodgers aren't. Okay.
But if the Dodgers grind you up, hit the home runs, get performances from guys like Edman and some others that maybe are a little above the norm, they're going to win the World Series. Where it gets dicey is if those guys come back to earth a little bit. If Tommy Edman is more typical Tommy Edman. If those guys, in Max Muncy got on base 12 times in a row, that's not normal, right? That Mookie and Shohei both really hot. You didn't miss Freddie Freeman. That's weird. You should probably miss Freddie Freeman. If stuff just comes back to a little bit more normal, I think it's a dogfight.
Titanic. I would give up a mortgage payment for tickets now. I would. I mean, in 3 hours, I've changed my mind. How hard is it to go from 6 days rest to 5? We're only talking 24 hours.
You just heard what he said. His whole life has been on 6 days.
So that's the other thing. His whole life pitching in Japan, you get 6 days off?
And that's how they do it in Japan. Oh. And that's, by the way, that's how they did it for him here. Like they would build in a bullpen day. They would schedule him around off days. Like, and I get it. You spend $300 million. This is, again.
But if you're a normal 5-day arrest guy and he gets 6, aren't you kind of like, hey?
No, because this is what I do. This is what I do.
This is what I do.
This is what I do. It's one of those things that I think the Dodgers are pretty good at. I'm not going to bring you here and ask you to do a thing that you don't do. I'm going to bring you here and ask you to do exactly the thing that you do.
Okay.
I do this. Okay, we're going to ask you to do that. It's one of the reasons I think Kopech has been revitalized. It's like, stop messing around with all this. Throw this pitch. Throw it over and over and over and over and over again. They can't hit it. Like, stop trying to do things that you're not good at. You're good at this. I pitch on 6 days. You pitch on 5 days. We're not the same. That's fine. Let's just do it like that. I think that's what they're going with.
$300 million Ferrari, and I can't drive it on Saturdays.
No. But you bought it.
Right.
Knowing
that.
Knowing we don't drive this on Saturdays.
Okay.
If you drive it on Saturday, it's going to break. Don't drive it. You want it? Yes.
Yeah.
And then you drive it on Saturday. Well, it broke.
It broke. That's
then
your
you're
fault.
an idiot.
That's my
I told
fault.
you can't drive it on Saturdays.
What'd you say?
It's like the Clippers and the 76ers. They have Joel Embiid. They can't use him all the time.
That's weird.
What? That he's injury prone?
No, the season hasn't even started, and he's already taken days off.
I know.
Kawhi, too.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
that's chronic,
Kawhi's chronic.
That's a chronic deal.
Embiid's dropped like 30 pounds. He wants to drop more. He's saying he's not going to play in any back-to-backs, and the NBA's already like, let's look into this.
I don't understand that. Yes. Okay. I'm geeked, though. I am. I'm excited. This is going to be fun. About tonight, this whole weekend is going to be a blast.
Starts tonight.
It does start tonight. Yes, this is going to be a blast of a weekend, and I'm going to try to catch one of those high school games.
Oh, really?
Yes, the Bosco game. I'm going to try to catch that
That's
one.
down in my neck of the woods, Santa Ana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kickoff probably 7 p.m., right?
Yeah.
We can make that. Absolutely.
Enjoy.
I love high school.
Yeah.
Enjoy? You're not coming?
No.
It's down in your neck of the woods.
No, I'm not saying you.
Usually that's an invite.
I love high school football. I'm the voice of
roll
Dana
the
Hills High School.
I'm going to beto you. I'm just going to show up.
You can come to my
and
house.
use your bathroom.
Be my guest.
Oh.
Be my guest. No, don't use well. We'll just leave it at that. The Dump, Supercross Talk coming up next. It's Trav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN. So DeMarco just mentioned it. Starting a few hours from now, it is anything and everything available to you. You like the NFL? We're playing. You like college football? They're playing. You like Major League Baseball and the NBA? Everybody's playing. Why not make it better with Prize Picks? Why not take what you already love and make it better by winning a little money with Prize Picks? It's as easy as you've heard me say. You pick more, you pick less. It is that easy. Tyreek Hill this weekend. More or less than 5 catches, right? That's it. Patrick Mahomes, more or less than 267.5 passing yards. That's Prize Picks. And with as little as 4 correct picks, you can win up to 100 times your money, and they're hooking you up along the way. When you put the Prize Picks app on your phone, use the code 710. Here's what you get. $50 instantly in bonus bets after you play your first $5 lineup. You don't need to win the $5 lineup. You get the $50 no matter what. Guaranteed with Prize Picks. But you can't do it if you don't play. Put the Prize Picks app on your phone. Use that code 710. Prize Picks. Run your game.
At 877-710-ESPN, you win tickets to Cosm Los Angeles for tomorrow night. Game 1 of the World Series and the official Dodgers watch party. Experience it unlike anything you've ever seen before in shared reality at Cosm Los Angeles. Just keep listening all day for your chance to win tickets in to Cosm LA for tomorrow night on a Ticket Thursday on 710 ESPN.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Join 710 ESPN and Children's Dental Fun Zone for a smile-worthy celebration on Sunday, October 27th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. as the doors open to Children's Dental Fun Zone in Colton. Kids can dress up in their favorite costume and visit the trunk or treat. Parents meet the doctors and staff and enjoy food, games, raffles, and giveaways. 1280 East Washington Street in the city of Colton. Visit their Instagram at CDF Zone or visit their website, cdfzone.com.
And after the Rams and Vikings game tonight at SoFi, be at Hollywood Park Casino for the Rams post-game show. Broadcasting live, Travis Rogers and Kirk Morrison will recap the game and be joined by Legends Attic on site. And Tequila Mandala will be sampling for the crowd. The Rams post-game show live after Thursday Night Football tonight from Hollywood Park Casino. Park, party, and play at HPC, LA's premier card room, now open 24/7.
Hey kids, Uncle Artie here from Pernia Law, here to tell you about our newest partnership deal with Matt Barnes, who has deep LA roots, former Bruin and pro basketball player for both LA teams.
If you're looking for the best possible results after an accident, call my guy, Uncle Artie, at Pernia Law. That's 844-DIAL-UNC. That's 844-DIAL-UNC.
That's right. Call us or slip into the DM, Uncle.Artie.
Uncle Artie's not just my friend, but he's your uncle in the business. Artie Pernia is a seasoned personal injury attorney who works with you so you receive the best possible compensation for your case. Let Uncle Artie and the Pernia Law family provide peace of mind so you can focus on recovery and getting back to you.
If you've been injured in an accident or you're unhappy with your current injury attorney, come to Pernia Law. We take care of you like family. That's why they call me Uncle Artie.
Call my guy, Uncle Artie, at Pernia Law. That's 844-DIAL-UNC. That's 844-DIAL-UNC.
Hey football fans, what's better than cheering on your team with an ice-cold glass of Stella Rosa in hand? How about scoring the ultimate experience at the biggest college football game of the season with an ice-cold Stella Rosa in hand? That's right, Stella Rosa is giving you the chance to win 2 tickets, airfare, and a hotel for you and a friend. So what are you waiting for? Head to ESPNLADreamTicket.com to enter. Courtesy of Stella Rosa, America's favorite semi-sweet, semi-sparkling wine. Celebrate responsibly. Must be 21 or older to enter.
Everyone knows Earl Hershiser has won numerous awards for his performance on the field. But off the field, he's a great humanitarian, a true friend and partner of mine, and a real bulldog when it comes to business.
Baseball taught me to work hard and respect people. Rotolo Chevrolet does both, and that's why I joined the team.
Rotolo Chevrolet has been Dealer of the Year for 12 straight years. Like Earl, we know something about winning.
I believe they call that a dynasty.
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. At Los Angeles International Airport, changes are arriving daily to help reduce traffic, save travelers time, and transform the travel experience. The LAX Economy parking structure is now open with thousands of smart parking spaces, as well as hundreds of EV charging stations. Modernized terminals have biometric gates for faster boarding, and in the future, the People Mover train will connect travelers to LA Metro. For more information, go to their website, flylax.com/transforminglax. That's flylax.com/transforminglax.
At the Home Depot, we know Saturdays are for college football. That's why we have everything you need to never miss a play. Like North America's #1 home fire safety brand, Kidda. Because on a day full of football sounds you love, like fight songs, roaring crowds, and your favorite commentators...
Like me, Kirk Herbstreit.
The last sound you want to hear is... Defend your game time with Kidda and the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Based on total household installations as of December 2023.
True Work is the most technical workwear in the world, delivering modern solutions to timeless job site challenges. Innovation meets tradition in True Work's high-performance lineup of work pants, shirts, and jackets, all engineered to give you the comfort and protection you need, especially in the most extreme conditions. Check out the full lineup with over 50,000 five-star reviews at truework.com and use the code SPORTS15 to get 15% off your first order. That's TRUEWERK.com. True Work helps you be your best when the weather's at its worst.
It's time for everything we haven't gotten to today. Yes, it's time for the dump.
All right, let's start with this, DeMarco, because I have a feeling you may have a take on this or two. A.J. McCarron, a former Alabama quarterback turned analyst, says that one of the reasons Alabama is struggling right now
Kerry
is...
Prejean?
Say that again?
Kerry Prejean. That's his wife, right?
I don't know that.
You don't remember that with A.J. McCarron and it was at Musburger going off on her on TV?
Oh, now that you mention
Kerry
that.
Prejean.
Okay, I don't remember her name. I do remember
Yeah.
his girlfriend being a topic after Brent pointed her out in the stands.
Drooling on
yeah,
TV.
something about
Okay.
quarterbacks get all the pretty girls. Something like that,
That
right?
guy, yeah, okay.
Him
Yeah.
does not like Alabama and social media mixing together.
I think it's definitely a different era. I don't think you'll see the same standard from discipline. Just things that the team seems to do, and it's a new day and age. Everybody's worried about TikTok and having a reel, and being on highlights for their personal self and personal gain, and how much money they can get from NIL. And I mean, we just didn't have that back then.
Okay, so
dang,
is it a social media rules change? We didn't give a blank about that stuff back in the day, or is this just Nick Saban's not there anymore? That feels like a much better explanation for why
There's
Alabama.
a lot. Yeah, I mean, he's right. It's never going to be like it was, and it's different now in the NIL era. But I'll say the one thing that he got wrong is somebody's going to get it right.
Yeah, I agree
There's going
with
to come
you.
a coach that understands this NIL and what these kids are trying to do and regulate it and make sure it's all geared towards winning. Right now, it's the Wild West. And Nick Saban couldn't do it. It's a different era.
I agree with everything until the last thing you said. I don't think that he couldn't do it. I think he chose not to do it.
That's what I'm.
Yeah,
that's what I
it's
mean
like
by
it's
can't.
like
Yeah.
I don't
want to do this.
I don't want to do this.
Yeah, I don't want.
If anybody would have figured it out, I think because he is such a powerful personality, he is so good at what he does, and the methodology that he instills in his players, in his coaching staff, his blank works.
Yes.
Full stop. And if you don't want to buy into this, I don't think you're going to last very long. So he
No.
would have found guys that, I want my money,
Yes.
and I'm going to put a reel out, but I'm also going to make sure that I take care of all my business the way that you want it taken
I'm going to
care of.
allow it. This is when you can do whatever you want, but here only. And the rest, we're going to practice and work on football.
Alabama's losing games because Nick Saban's not there, not because of TikTok.
Well, I think it's one and the same.
Yeah,
right.
Well, no, because TikTok existed when Nick Saban went to the Final Four last year. TikTok existed,
And
My
the
point-
NIL. I mean, all the stuff. And it's a new breed of kids coming out of high school. These guys have been famous. They understand it. And
Yep.
they know what's at stake
I agree.
before they get there.
I agree, and there are also enough kids that have come through that understand that and are willing to do the work.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like I said, there's going to be it's a rock and roll era. There will be a rock and roll head coach at some point.
Kalen DeBoer is a good coach, great coach, or somewhere in between.
He's dead to me.
That's why I'm asking you.
He's dead to me. I hope he fails at Alabama.
What if I would have asked you that a year ago?
Oh, he's one of the best coaches I've ever been around.
Really?
He is really a guy that can speak to the heart
So
of
you
every
just have
player.
hard
And I'm not
feelings.
kidding about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because we were there. We're all there. He said he was a UW. He was a Husky for life. And a week later, he went to Alabama.
Yeah, but football coaches lie.
No, they don't.
Oh, yes, they do.
Football coaches do not lie. They tell the truth. They always tell the truth.
Unless it's a college coach who happens to be about to take another job.
I'm kidding. I know they lie.
For a second, I thought he was like being.
I'm like, this is going to be
serious.
a challenge because I'm not going to tell somebody about Santa
but it's
Claus
not
right
really.
here.
It's not really lying at that point.
I
when
don't
they
think
say,
it is either.
I love being here. I'll give it all I got as long as I'm here.
Say? That's what I'm thinking. Like, hey, are you here for the long haul? What's the answer other than, of course I am?
Right, and you have no choice but to give that answer.
You have to give that answer.
Here's the reason I might be a little bit bitter and mad. I think he knew when he said it that he was going to be a Husky for life. I think he knew then he was going to Alabama.
That's a little too far.
Because he and Saban have the same agent. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, fine. But again, what's he supposed to say? Well, since you brought it up, I think I'm headed to Alabama
I'm
next
not
week.
a Husky for life. I'm a Husky
for
till
now.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Dance around.
Well, wait a minute.
I don't know. Do something.
Trav, ask me. I'll play Caleb DeBoer. Ask me what you want to ask me. I'm the coach at Washington. Ask me what you want to know.
And we're getting ready to play the national championship game.
Or are you going to be at Washington for the rest of your career?
Oh, geez. I have no idea if I'm going to be at Washington by the end of next week. I could get hit by a bus.
That's a great answer.
Okay.
See? Do that.
Yeah. There are rumors that you've already accepted a job at Alabama.
I have not. If they want to come get me, I will give them the number of my attorney, and I hope they bring a big bag of money. But if they don't, I'm going to try and beat them from the University of Washington. Yeah. I go.
Great answers.
Any coach that has success is going to be followed by these rumors.
Yeah.
And I have absolutely no idea where I'm going to be a month from now, a year from now, 5 years from now. I have no idea.
It's a good answer, but the problem is with that is the second you don't say I'm here forever,
they're going to say he's gone.
Well, you didn't say. You didn't
right.
say.
If
You didn't say. You didn't say. You didn't say.
But he never said he was leaving either.
If I was the columnist, after your answers, the headline would be, he's gone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You can write that if you want.
Yeah.
I am?
Yeah.
That's news to me.
It would be Ireland refuses to commit to UW. That would be the headline.
Yeah, but did I commit to anything?
No,
Nothing.
but you didn't commit to
You
me.
committed to Alabama bringing you a bag full of money, and you'll
well, maybe if they did. Well,
when you're
they
asking
did.
This, the Alabama job isn't open.
Yeah.
Saban's still there. But see, he knew. That's what I'm saying. So he's dead to me. But great answers, though. That's how you do it.
You can deflect for a while, but if you are DeBoer took them from where they were, put them right back on the top.
You know?
And, yeah.
Oh, big respect.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Yes.
And all of a sudden, a job pops open. Your name's going to be at the top of the list. And there's no answer other than I love it here. And because the second you say who knows what the future
this is
holds.
great. I can only focus on this game right now.
Is Alabama a better job than UW?
Of course it is.
Yes. Yeah.
I'd rather go to work every day in Seattle. I'll tell you that.
That's a different question.
Right.
Yeah. Would you rather live in Seattle or Tuscaloosa? Seattle. Would you rather have the resources in Alabama or in Seattle?
I don't know. We got pretty good resources here in Seattle.
Nothing is like Alabama.
He's still DeBoer right now.
Yeah.
But you know that your seat is warm at the start of every single season
At
if you're
Alabama?
the head coach at Alabama.
If anybody's answering this stuff honestly, the answer would be, look, they could fire me tomorrow if I lose this game. Of course I'm going to look at the next opportunity. Of course I'm going to try to advance myself because I'm only in any of these places
UW was never
temporary.
going to fire you.
That's
not true.
They would have given
true.
you anything you
Lincoln
wanted.
Lincoln Riley got $100 million to go to USC and went 11-1 in his first year. And if you would have said to him, well, you're going to be here for the duration of your contract, he would have said, sure, absolutely.
No.
You're forgetting, by the way, about that second Utah loss, which was absolutely painful as well.
So he finished 11-2?
Yeah.
But still pretty good.
They would have given him everything.
Loved him.
And they would have said, I want X. Great, here's X. And then they go 5-6 and 5-6. Hey, I'd like X more. Why don't we see how the rest of this plays out? It changes fast.
They would have given him anything he wanted
in
to
the
stay.
moment.
But why is it okay that Alabama or Washington can fire him at the drop of a hat, but it's not okay for him to go out and explore their stuff?
Okay. I'm not saying it's not okay, but I'm not going to
accuse
him of being a liar.
There's that weird dynamic of making a commitment to kids. That's what.
But they can leave now too, as
correct.
reduced
And
that
now
dynamic.
they can leave. So I think the table is finally set.
The reason he was in the national championship game is because Penix left his school to come to Washington.
It is completely equitable now that coaches jump into the transfer portal, players jump into. I saw. Do you know Bear Alexander, the guy from
Georgia, and SC,
and then SC,
soon to be somewhere else.
He played at 5 schools or 6 schools now.
He's going to go to his.
He's going to go to his one he goes to will be his 6th.
Or we're talking high schools too?
No.
Colleges.
He was at Alabama briefly.
Yeah, when he transfers, it'll be his 6th school. Cam Rising, by the way, I guess is going to take a medical red shirt. He's going to be available for year 9 or so. Year 8.
It's year 8.
By the way, I was trying to exaggerate so it would sound ridiculous, and the answer is 8. So I didn't need to exaggerate.
There was a kid that played quarterback at had a cup of coffee at USC that I think is on his 9th school.
Is it Jackson Dart?
Jackson Dart's
Maybe.
the one
his
at
ninth
Ole Miss,
school?
right?
Yeah.
Well, JT Daniels went to
Maybe that
everywhere.
was it. JT Daniels went to 4 schools in 4 years.
JT Daniels was at Pitt, Georgia, SC, and Rice, I want to say.
Why is he moving around so much?
Well, here's what I think those kids look at. I'm not going to go to a place and not play. I only have 4 years to show what I can do. I'm going to, I
so
think
he's
I
going
would,
to play.
I think I would be that way.
They're afraid of that. When guys do that and they keep transferring, it means you don't want to compete. Like NFL teams are saying,
People
look, if you're
seem pretty
transferring
eager
a lot,
to get these guys.
But wait a minute. Why does it? Okay, if I'm Arch Manning, and Quinn Ewers beats me out, and Georgia comes and offers me a bucket of money, why wouldn't I go?
Take the money, definitely.
Right.
I'm just saying, but if you keep transferring around, it means like you don't want to compete for your job.
No,
and
but
then
what if I've already? I'll give the best example of this.
Or you compete and lost.
Well, the best example of this is Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
Joe Burrow was at Ohio State. I'm trying to. You remember the name of the guy that beat him out? Cardale Jones.
Cardale Jones. Yes.
Was that the one?
Yes.
Or it may have been somebody else.
12 gauge. That's what they called him.
But he beat him out. Urban Meyer was the coach.
Yes.
And Joe Burrow, who is from Ohio, said, "Coach, I'm never going to play here. I'm going to LSU." He goes to LSU. Wins the national championship, becomes the number 1 pick in the draft. None of that happens if he stays.
No,
I'm offended. I'm offended by your assertion that if I leave, I don't want to compete.
When they only keep one quarterback, that's an issue.
Right.
But when you're like a D-line receiver and you keep transferring around, it means you don't want to compete for a job.
I would come back at you with,
and
if
the
I'm
last
a
thing I want to
D-lineman.
do is bring that guy onto my roster.
Okay,
that's
wait.
Never
I'm a
competed.
D-lineman. I'm confident I can play at that level. You are not.
Level?
You're at the Division I level for a top
then
10
why
school.
Aren't you?
Because you're the coach and you're not playing me.
You're always going to play your best players. That's
okay.
what I mean. So
I disagree with you that I'm not one of your best players.
If you're transferring around, that's an issue. That's what I'm saying.
Right. I think like Joe Burrow transferring once.
That's
and
you only play one quarterback.
Bear Alexander transferring now for a 5th time.
You don't want to compete.
They can transfer as often as they want. It doesn't really bother me that much. But the wild card in this is, let's say I am playing there, because a lot of these guys are playing in these places. But
as
somebody
Bear
comes in and
Alexander
says,
was playing.
How much are they giving you? They're giving me $500,000. We can double that. All right.
Well, you're talking about the quarterback at UNLV.
Or any of these guys. Sometimes somebody just comes in with a better offer.
Paid? They didn't pay him.
He says they promised him a certain amount of money and then reneged on that promise, so he left.
Matthew Sluka. Did he wind up somewhere?
Oh, he will.
He will. He'll wind up somewhere. He ran for tons of yards.
Let's do a little Supercross talk.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K2560X 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
And Baloney grows stronger. Super Crosstalk.
Super Crosstalk presented by In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out. That's what a hamburger is all about.
It's time for Super Crosstalk.
So you guys aren't going home, right? The two
I'm
of you
going
that are
straight
doing
to SoFi.
Yeah, I would figure you have to.
Yeah.
You're not going home.
No,
tomorrow,
I'm going
right?
home first. I have to be there at 4.
You have to, wait a minute. You got to be there before 4.
No,
don't you?
4 o'clock is our first hit. Our digital pregame
See,
show.
if I have to be at SoFi at 4, I'm getting there at 3.
Although I'll tell you, here's the thing.
100%.
So I'm gonna leave here, go home, and then go to SoFi in sort of a rush hour situation.
Why don't you just go from here to SoFi?
Because Juan and I are going to go together because we only have one parking pass.
Makes sense.
But so you guys only have an hour and a half of a show?
No, we're on till 3:15. 15.
Okay, no, we're on till 3 today.
Is it 3?
That's what I was told. Is there a 2-hour RAM pregame?
There is a 2-hour, but I think we start at 3. We should figure this out.
You should start at 3.
We made it.
I
you should go.
I am told you start at 3.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
You started at 3
Well,
o'clock.
I'm glad I knew that. Now I really got to hustle. Now I really got to get over there. No, I'm like you, John. I'm going to go from here to SoFi, comfortably walk into SoFi Stadium, get set up, and be ready to go. I cannot just show up. What did you say? Game time, cleats on.
Game time is on time. Yeah. No, I'll get there for 3:30, I guess. Walk around, talk to coaches.
How you feeling about it?
Let me just ask one question.
Yeah.
So I was flipping through Apple News, and it said Puka Nacua listed as questionable.
We should know now. Yeah, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. They have to let Thursday Night Bowl know if you can play.
Yeah.
So by 1 o'clock Pacific time.
What did you hear anything? I mean, it's obviously all about.
I think if they both play, if Puka and Cooper Kupp both play, I'm taking the Rams.
I think they'll win.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
I do too.
Puka practice. Cooper's going to go. There's a good chance you'll see both of them out there.
Yeah, that makes that a different game.
And if they win, they're tied with the Niners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seattle plays Buffalo this week.
Yeah.
Seattle can lose that
Seattle
game.
You get a long week going into Seattle.
Right.
Yeah.
See, I think tonight is the Cooper Kupp Bowl. I think if they win
and he plays
Cooper
well,
Kupp stays.
No, I think the opposite. If they win and he plays well, his trade value goes up.
I agree with you.
Wait a minute.
What?
Would you?
Why
If
would
you
you
were
dump him if you
3
beat the
and
Vikings?
4,
Because they already put it out there.
Right, but if you were 3 and 4,
matter.
would you still go ahead and trade
Oh,
Cooper
no,
Kupp?
no.
What do you?
Hell no.
Are you giving me a 2?
So wait. Cooper Kupp comes back and helps you beat the 5-1
they win,
Vikings,
I don't
and
think
you
he's going
trade him the
anywhere.
next
Yeah, I mean,
week?
I don't think he's going anywhere.
That's crazy.
You think
Are you
even if
nuts?
they win, John, he moves?
Yeah, but because I think I can get a second-round pick for him now.
No,
I think
it wouldn't change because
all right,
you're
if
right.
if
wait a
somebody
minute.
gives you that second
If
round
that
pick, then you
call
grab
comes
it.
though, DeMarco, what you turning it down?
We talked
I'm
about
not.
this. Only if it's a second and I can fleece you, then I can't say no.
And here's
There
the
you
thing.
go.
And you
If
got
I can fleece, but who's
By
going
the
to
way,
give up a
But
second?
you
round
got-
pick?
Nobody.
If I had if I was another team and I had a second-round pick and I get Cooper Kupp,
Okay.
I would do it. Now, matter of fact, there's like 3 or 4 teams that he would make an immediate
The
impact
Chiefs
on.
make sense
Assuming
because
he stays out there.
Yeah.
And that's a huge assumption.
the Chiefs make sense.
Well, they
just got DeAndre Hopkins.
Because they did make
Yeah.
sense because you've got a young quarterback that's going to last another 10 years. If you,
Yeah, I'm not worried about I'm worried about Cooper Kupp lasting the rest. Look, 3 years in a row, he's missed a ton of time.
How about 4 quarters? I'm
I'm
rooting for 4 quarters.
He may
tonight?
show up and ball out tonight.
Right for
He
tonight.
may show up and ball out in Seattle, but
Yeah.
the Cup clock is ticking.
He
loud.
You know the team that
Yeah.
could use him more than any other?
the
San
Rams.
Francisco.
Yep.
No, the Rams could
Yeah.
use him.
No, Sam, not if Puka's coming back.
Well, wait a minute.
you have them both
if
on the
you're
field.
3 and 4 and you can have both of them, why would you move?
That's
wouldn't.
what I'm. why
Because
would
you're
you
giving
trade
me
him?
a second-round
I know,
pick.
but you have a chance to win the division.
Yes.
Yeah, but I get
You're
out from under
Tied
that.
with San Francisco.
What's the
in
I think I
number
can win the
tonight.
division without him.
No.
Does the NFC West winner have 9 wins at the end of the
8
year?
or 9.
You think it could be 8?
I think
8
it could be
wins?
8. Yeah,
I think
it's
it's
9.
I think
it
it's
could be
9.
8.
I think it's 9 or 10.
It's at
8.
least.
I'm
They're
not
just going to
9.
beat the hell out of each other.
Well, who's getting to 10?
No, probably.
Nobody's
I
getting
think
to
it's
10.
9,
Yeah.
but look, Seattle could
Maybe
get to 10.
Seattle. Maybe Seattle.
Seattle could get to 10. The Rams, I don't think are getting there. The Niners not getting there.
Oh, did Laura find the Andrew Friedman?
Yeah.
What you guys were talking about earlier.
I
We had-
totally nailed
you were
this.
right.
I nailed
Yeah.
this.
You were right.
Yeah.
That the reason they're starting Yamamoto in game 2 is he gets extra off days.
He gets his
Yeah.
version of
6
full rest.
days. Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not going to come down to him. It's not going to come down to Cole. It's going to come down to bullpens.
And bats.
And if look, if it won't even come down to bull. If the Dodgers swing the bats like
Yeah.
they swung the bats against the Mets, they're going to win.
It's interesting because it's kind of a mirror image of. I went and did a deep dive on the Yankees. It's kind of a mirror image. Like they've got the lowest chase rate in the league.
Yep.
The Dodgers have like a bottom 3 chase rate. So they are very, very patient. Are going to try to walk a lot. Are going to work counts. Are not going to expand their zones. And so that's exactly the recipe that the Dodgers use. So it'll be interesting to see how they match up there.
I read something this morning that Cole and Cease attack hitters similarly. That's good news for the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Because the Dodgers got him out of the game fast. Right? We saw
Right.
when you saw
Yeah, but
him.
I think Garrett Cole's going to be really happy. I mean, he's from Newport Beach. He's going to be really happy to be pitching in LA in the World Series for the Yankees.
I did ask Friedman yesterday because right now the only lefty on the roster is Anthony Banda, and I asked him specifically about Vesia.
Yeah.
He didn't rule him out,
Yeah.
but with Soto coming up,
The good news, I guess, is if you're looking, because you're right.
he did so much of his damage against right-handers.
But the guys that the Dodgers, I would assume, if the Dodgers can manipulate their bullpen the way that they would like to, he's not going to see anybody probably more than once.
Right.
And with guys like Trinan, their stuff is so filthy.
Yeah,
I don't
trying
think
and
I don't think the left-right thing matters a whole bunch.
Okay, well, we're going to find
I'm
out.
hoping.
Are you going? Are you going?
All right, I'm going tomorrow night. I'm going
you
Saturday
are?
night.
You're going to both?
I'm going to both.
Oh.
Yeah. I got press credential.
Oh, okay.
So
there you go.
I'm going to be way out in left field. You've been there. Way out in left field.
Yeah.
They got the card table set up by the foul pole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there's like
no, that's not a joke.
No, and there's,
Yeah,
there are like
that's
two,
where they
two
are.
monitors.
No way.
Yeah,
two monitors.
Two
out
monitors
there.
for like
Wow.
40 card tables.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know what I'll do most of the time is I'll lurk. I
lurk.
go
Walking
to,
around the whole
You
park.
do look like a lurk.
I go to Loge level and I just lurk around. Field level
Is
lurk.
that Mason
lurk.
lurking on the Loge
Yeah,
again?
always. Because you can watch the game that way and you feel like you're more a part of it instead of being out in the aux box.
It is a very odd place to watch a game from with those little desks and the.
You said card table?
Kind of.
kind of. It
Yeah.
kind of is. They really are kind of card
That's
tables.
the right way to describe it.
Yeah.
Plus the Chelada stand is a little far
Right there.
away.
Oh, wow.
And it's
Look at
hard to
you.
see the scoreboard from there too.
Yeah,
You do.
look over
You
there.
literally have to look like back over your shoulder.
It's nice to be there, but
It's cool to be there.
You should- you should lurk.
By the way, and tomorrow night I think is going to be really emotional because of Fernando.
Oh, did you see the
yeah.
patches?
No,
Oh, yeah.
I did not. I wondered. I
it's-
assumed they would do
It's
patches.
34 with the word Fernando right over the top.
Very
it's,
nice.
It's pretty sweet.
And I'm sure there'll be a pregame ceremony tomorrow night that will recognize
I
Fernando.
certainly hope so.
Yeah.
I certainly hope so. Super